Meckley Field. This is Southeast Seminole football. Tonight, the Seminoles are starting the new era of the head football coach, Brett Timmons, and hosting in the Kickoff Classic, the Lennard Longhorns. I'm Mike Sanders. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play of tonight's game, and sitting next to me is my good friend,
Mike Brooks.
lean in, and now they can see us.
TV.
My good friend Mike Brooks, who is head of the science department, who is head of the swimming team, and who is going to correct all my errors tonight.
Absolutely.
And here is one thing that we're going to tell everybody, because we've never been able to tell anybody this before. This is the official Mike and Mike show.
We are now the official Mike
Official.
and Mike show.
And why is that?
Because
you go ahead.
Well, the original Mike and Mike show is no more.
Greeny and Goldberg from ESPN parted ways since the last football season, and so now we're claiming it, the Mike and Mike show. We're so sorry that we had been a little delayed. We had some lightning out in the air, and we had students all over the place protected from the lightning.
But you know what? You look out now, you look to the east, it is absolutely gorgeous.
It
I
is
see
a
some
gorgeous
severe
night
blue sky.
in Bradenton,
We're
Florida.
going to have a football game.
We are?
We are.
That means that we've got to sit here for hours and talk about, well, we don't know anything about football.
We don't get to talk about what we know. We just get to talk about what we see, maybe.
Well, what's exciting is we're about to kick off the Brett Timmons
Initial game.
His
Well,
dynasty is about to begin.
It could be. We will see. But anyway, and we've got to say something about Demetrios right off the bat. We have to. Say
Oh,
something
yeah.
about Demetrios.
And then we'll say something later because I already had some pizza.
Oh, it was just fantastic. One of the cool things that happens here at Southeast is we have vendors that bring. We have vendors that bring really cool food, and one of those would be Demetrios.
And Demetrios is located at 1720 Cortez Avenue. And as they were delivering the pizza and they were walking out, I said, well, if anybody's listening tonight, do they get anything free? And he says, if you guys go to Demetrios tonight and mention Southeast High School football, you're going to get 10% off on whatever you buy.
10% is pretty cool.
10%'s better than nothing.
Well, 10% is a lot better than nothing.
Yeah. Now, one of the things is that we seldom do the Kickoff Classic. In fact, I don't, when I was director of television, I don't even recall us doing the Kickoff Classic.
I don't think Randy Futterberg or Steve Foster actually wanted to do the kickoff. They'd go see it, but I don't think we actually covered it. We never did do this as a live show.
No, we did not, even with radio, even with the radio.
No, I don't think so.
But Amanda Clark, thank you. Oh, my goodness
Man, are
gracious.
you getting old or what?
I am getting so old, you just turned my microphone down.
Oh,
Now I
I'm
can't
sorry.
hear me. I want to hear me. Oh, I just heard me.
Okay.
I still can't hear you, though.
Well, I don't know why.
That's better. All right, so this is practice tonight. It's practice for the Seminoles and the Lennard Longhorns. It is practice for SETV, and it's practice for Mike and Mike.
We're going to need more practice than this, I can tell you. I think we might be ready for our first game at the end of the season.
Do you think we'll make it that soon?
Well, I hope
Okay,
so.
turn me down now a little bit more. Mike's in charge of how loud I have to hear myself in my
Okay.
headphones. Much better.
Okay.
Now say hi.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, now we can hear each other.
I'm so happy.
It's the beginning of the season. It is the
It's the
Kickoff
beginning of a
Classic.
relationship.
We
then,
are
Mike.
all no. We've known each other since 2004. There's not a beginning of a relationship here. All right.
Anyway.
The first thing we're going to do is we do at every beginning of every game is we apologize because we have no idea what we're doing.
Right up front.
We're going to
Absolutely.
and we do. Boy, we have no idea, and we're really not. What we're going to be doing is we're going to learn these people's names as the season goes along, as this game goes along. We have a roster for the Southeast Seminoles, but they did not put what positions these people play. So we're going to be winging it. We're going to be playing it by ear, and we're going to hope that we get an occasional name correct.
Well, we have until next time.
We have till when?
Next time.
When's-
When we're supposed
We're
to be
2 weeks
better.
away.
I know.
So we don't have to be good tonight?
Well, no, you have to be good every night.
I know.
But we
See,
don't have to be as good.
And what I'm hoping is that all two of you people that are listening and watching the game right now, that you remember your old hats with us. You are veterans of SETV and last year's Mike and Mike nonsense. That we kind of wing this thing as we go, and
Well, yeah.
we're going to get a lot wrong, but every once in a while we'll get something right. For instance, they're heading out to the center of the field, and they're about to
look, they're
flip
shaking
the coin.
hands.
They're shaking hands. We are looking at number 10, Demetrius Bryant. Number 12 is Cameron Green. Is Cameron hurt?
Not sure. Number 57.
We'll
That
look
would
down.
be Francis Clercius.
Okay, now we need the other guy to turn.
And
his
as you get
back.
51.
51.
That would be Mike Brodsky.
Brodsky.
And folks, we're going to announce right now. I forgot to bring my binoculars, and so as you can see, it can be very, very difficult at times to read these numbers. So if we get one wrong, we're sorry.
Well,
we're
it's
going to say that right off the bat.
it's not difficult on the camera. I mean, I can see those numbers very easily. But
I
we
can't see it
are
from here.
people that are old, and we're looking down at the center of the field right now from the press box, haven't the faintest idea what those numbers
There's
are.
just not enough definition.
Well, and the definition of that is?
I need bright orange. I'm old.
Okay, well, it'll help if they ever get around to turning on
The lights?
the lights
Why would we want to do that?
so we could see.
Nah, that's no fun.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, these are the new lights. These are supposed to be LEDs.
Oh, are these new
Yeah,
lights?
they're brand new lights. They're supposed to be really, really, really nice and bright.
And I understand that in a couple of weeks, the stadium's going to get a brand new sound system.
That's what I
too.
hear.
Very,
That
very
is
cool.
what I hear. New sound. It's hearing. New sound.
New sound.
Yes.
New sound. All right, let's talk a little bit about Brett Timmons. I read an article
Oh my God.
since I had no idea who he was. Are you about to say something about their players?
No, because you know what? I didn't see who won the.
Okay. Brett Timmons was a Seminole himself. He was on the 93-94 state championship football
Really?
team. Yes.
With Warwick. I didn't know he
With
played
Warwick, with Coach West.
there. Yeah.
And so he graduated from here. He was a linebacker for Southeast. He graduated from here, went on to Tulane University, and was under Tommy Bowden for one season
I didn't
before
know
Bowden
that.
went on to Clemson. If you did a little research, you wouldn't have a problem.
Well, that's why I sit next to you.
Okay. Now we're gonna talk football now. We'll come back and tell you a little bit more about Coach Timmons later. Oh Lord,
Looks
I
like we're
can't
gonna
see
kick.
diddly squat. We need the window cleaned.
We're going to kick.
I can't
Okay,
even
I can
read
see
their
that.
numbers.
Looks like number 4, possibly number 14.
Quattrell Carter, and number 14 is Eddie Delgado.
Those would be receiving. Our kicker.
Is Carlos Aragon, and he does both our kicking and our punting, as
Pretty
we
cool.
were told
Pretty
before
cool.
in a pregame meeting today. So, and again, this is not an official game. It's a preseason game, but it has a lot to do with getting ready for the first game of the season next year. There's the whistle. And this preseason game between Lennard and Southeast bounces down to the 10, is picked up, falls down,
Quattrell Carter.
and is dead. He's dead on the 12-yard line.
Wow, that's a nice start for the Southeast.
Let's make that the 16-yard line. Okay? All right. Hopefully,
Well, this is starts the Southeast season for Brett Timmons. We're going to have to see how our defense is going to do now. Looking forward to it.
we need lights. I can't see
Oh, they'll come
numbers.
up.
Can you see numbers?
Yes.
What's the number of the quarterback?
Yes. Number 1 looks like.
Number 1.
No, won't be number
Not-
1.
not-
Number 3. How about Dylan?
Number 3, Dylan Zervos. I actually saw him on their website today. Hands off up the center. Pick up of about 4 yards for the Longhorns.
Yeah, there's all sorts of Seminoles there. I couldn't tell you who. took him down.
Yeah, well.
Oh, I couldn't see it.
I may have to bring glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
My eyes got worse from last year.
Have to bring
This is silly. Let's see if I watch through the window or if I see this. Okay.
Notice the two split outs to the right. You don't see them on the camera, or excuse me, to the left. We have two wide receivers out to the left.
And
that clearly was
off the left side.
Number 21.
Rambling down. Takes it down to the 38-yard line, number 21.
Tino Hunt, a junior, 6'0", 185.
Picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Longhorns on the Seminole 37-yard line, 38-yard line.
Well, that was good misdirection there. They definitely had a lot of us looking at those two receivers out here on the left.
Snap from under center, hand off to the fullback. First one through off the right guard. Muscles his way down to the 44-yard line.
Was the carrier, senior. And I believe it was Javian McClure who was the tackler on that for our team.
Mitchell set up in a shotgun this time. Trips right, split left, snaps, handoff to the right side, picks up close to another first down. Ball came loose. Let's see if he was down.
That would have been Tino Hunt again, the running back for.
Apparently was down, close to the first down. It looks like we're going to get a measurement.
Yeah, no, they're going to give it to him. It looks like.
Oh, they gave it to him. They got better eyes than I do. Of course, they're down on the field.
So 48.5 yard line down there.
Yeah.
Let's call it the 49.
Let's give them 48 3/4.
Let's call it the 49. First on the 49. First and 10 on the 49.
All right. Mitchell's in shotgun again.
Tino Hunt's back there with him.
Snap, handoff to Hunt, right side of the field, hit after about a 3-yard gain.
That was 27 again, Javian McClure. That was a first hit from Southeast.
We're actually picking up numbers fairly okay.
Well, wait till the lights come on.
Yeah. I wonder why the lights aren't on yet.
Because they're the new LED lights. I don't think they need a whole lot of time to warm up.
Or maybe they turned them on and it's taking a whole long time to warm up.
And maybe they forgot. It's summertime.
Okay, Xavier Mitchell once again deep in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looks left, throws right, intended for number 4, Quattrell Carter, overthrew him a little bit.
There is a little yellow in the backfield.
Is there a yellow flag in the backfield? Okay, light 1 came on. They heard me.
Light 2.
Oh, you're right. Those just flew right on. What do we got? We had
us.
In the backfield, it's got to be roughing the passer.
Yeah. That'll be a first down.
So the penalty is against the Noles, 15-yard penalty. It's going to take it down to the 35-yard line, 34-yard line.
Oh, that one hurt just a little bit.
That one hurt quite a bit.
Because that was well defended. But
I don't know well defended.
That means that they kept the receiver.
Oh, I thought you were referring to a defensive back.
No, I don't know well.
Snaps, handoff to number 34. Stopped in the backfield, 2 yards deep.
That would be Corey Freeman.
Way to go, Corey. Nice job. So we're going to look at 2nd and 12.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Who stopped him?
Oh, well, I heard the PA guy say number 34, Quadre Bain.
Quadre?
Yeah.
Well, I have Quadre in class. Maybe he will be good.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's pretty serious about his football. So, kind of a high
Snap back, looks down the field, throws right into the flat. Catch is good. down to the 18-yard line.
Was that number 6? We caught that.
I did not see who the number was.
Jacob Martinez.
Ball's on the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. This is an excellent first drive for the Longhorns.
All the way down the field. They started on the 16. Okay, and that one roughing the passer has really hurt us, I think. Is it going to be a tail of penalties again this year?
Okay, we've got number 9. This is Jatavius Philpart, and he hands off to number
Hunt.
21, Tina Hunt, who takes it down to
1 yard line.
the 1-yard line.
Brought down by numerous Seminoles, but he got way too far before they brought him down. First and goal from the 1.
From the 1.
Okay. This right now is
I know that they've got instant replay,
an 83-yard romp.
but they're probably working their issues out also.
Oh yeah, and they've got a limited number of cameras tonight.
Once again, Philpart underneath center takes the snap, hands it off,
To number 20.
stopped at the 2-yard line by a host of Seminoles, led by number 50. Get out of the way, number 57.
57. That would be Francis Clarcius. We've talked about him, and that's one of the names that the coach said to keep an eye out.
That he would be pivotal in the defensive
pivotal.
line.
That's right. Yeah, he appears to be, because he's the only name that we've called out twice for the Seminoles so far.
Once again, they've changed quarterbacks to this is Jatavius Philpart. Underneath, hands it off to number 1, Micah Rigalizzo.
Oh, they're calling a touchdown.
Dives in over the right side and creates the first score of the evening. 6 points for Lennard. By the way, we're still having a conversation about whether or not it's Lennard or Lennard.
I like Lennard. I think he just sounds better.
It's classier.
Yes.
If there are any Lennard or Lennard people out there listening to us,
please email me, brooksim@manateeschools.net.
Back for attempt the extra point is number 89. That is D'Angelo Polaris.
My question is, how are they going to explain the pronunciation?
By pronouncing it.
On email.
It's up and it is good. So, on the opening drive,
84 yards.
The Longhorns drive it the entire distance and get the first score of the new season. That is still unofficial.
Which part? 84 yards?
Well, all of it's unofficial, because this is just the kickoff classic. It's just the practice game. Remember, it doesn't count towards the season.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't. That's good.
You know, we were up at
practice.
We went up to Ruskin last year to Lennard, and to catch the kickoff classic, but not to broadcast, just to kind of scope the kids out and get an idea of what we were going to be looking at. And we had all sorts of rain and all sorts of lightning, and it stopped the game for a considerable amount of time.
But we did really well after that.
Yes, we did.
So
but we didn't see it because we left.
Aren't we supposed to be doing really well after the thunder and lightning? And we had thunder and lightning. We're
Yes.
just not doing really well afterwards.
But we left. See, we had to deal with the half an hour
Are you saying
wait.
that we should leave so they can win? Is that what you're saying?
We should leave. All right.
Number 52.
Looks like kicking off is number 52. Davian Papias.
52. No, that would be Zadrin. Oh, no, you're
no,
right.
52.
You're correct.
See, it's
I
a
can't
5,
see.
and
It's
then
a
if you
5,
turn the 5 upside down to the 10-yard line, taken by the Seminoles up the middle. We have a flag in the middle of the field, usually in an area of holding.
22.
Takes it down to the 35-yard line.
No, the Eli Daniels who carried it.
We're about to find out who the penalty's on. Haven't got a preliminary. Holding. Against Lennard. This is going to be another 10-yard
So
penalty.
we get an extra 10 yards.
We're going to get 10
back.
more yards on the run back. That's going to take it out to the 45-yard line. It's going to be excellent field position for the Seminoles as they take the ball for the very first time in the 2018 season. Now we get to try to see the Seminole numbers.
Okay, so that puts us on our own 45 to start this series off.
Okay, now they're coming off the field. Oh, it's got to be water time.
It's got to be a water break.
Got to be a water break. I'm going to go back into Timmons. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you go back into Timmons?
So, this is the third time that Coach Timmons applied for this position.
Really?
Yeah. He applied when Coach Mickley retired in 2013. He applied in 2015 after John Warren left Southeast. And then he moved on to, and by the way, for this year, when he got the job, there were 55 applicants.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Including Peter Wark.
You're kidding.
No. Wark didn't even make the top 5.
You're kidding.
Why would I kid about that? What, do I look like Donald Trump?
Oh, we're going to get political.
Yo, we're going to get big time political.
We'll come back and talk about that later.
Big time political.
Peter Wark, he's got a golden football down there in the entryway to the school.
He doesn't have a head coaching job, though.
That's true, but he does have a golden football.
Well, good for Peter. I've never met him. All right, Seminoles. Spread formation. Throws left. Out to the 6-yard line. Good start for the Seminoles. Nice and easy. Good wide play.
Malik Huggins is the quarterback. And I'm pretty sure that went out to Kelvin Clark, but I'm not positive. I cannot read that number.
This time Malik is in the backfield. He's got a running back with him. We can't see the number. We're sorry. Hand off. Met in the backfield. 2 feet deep. Struggling.
He's going
Takes
to
it
get back
back
to
out to the yard. He may have even picked up a small amount of yardage. This will make it 3rd down and 3. Just trying to find numbers. We're looking at the television set to see numbers because
Hopefully
we can't see
it because we just cannot see.
We just cannot see. We apologize. Handoff.
Boy, he bobbled that for a second.
No, he didn't bobble it at all. It was a fake option, sweep left. Seminoles were down 3 yards in the backfield.
There's a flag out there.
There is a flag on the play.
So it's going to be 4th and about 6. Let's see what that flag says. And we're really sorry, folks. I do need to bring my binoculars next time.
We're going to have glasses for the next game. We're also going to get this window cleaned. Yay. You notice how I can blame other people?
Yes. And you know what, Mikey? We're just old.
We are.
Our eyes don't work like they used to.
They don't. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We're backing it up. Looks like it is on the Seminoles. I didn't see what the penalty was. Here comes the referee. It is.
That's a lot of yards.
And I have no idea what that signal was.
That's a personal foul of some sort.
It was, but it didn't show exactly what it was. So it was a personal foul on the Seminoles. We are backed up considerably to the 35-yard line. Seminoles are going to put the punt team on the field. That was a serious penalty because that was also a loss of down.
That's 4th and 21.
Yes, it is.
Yes. That's a long ways.
Are you a mathematician?
No.
Okay.
I can count stripes.
All right. If we've been told correctly, because we can't see the numbers, back for kicking for us is Carlos Aragon. In there, deep for them is somebody else. Corey Freeman.
Corbin Freeman.
I heard.
Yeah.
They've got better eyes down there than we've got.
They do. Oh, that's not a very good kick.
Short, end over punt. Lands. Hits the Seminoles. Lands on the 43-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for Lennard right there. Very, very short punt. 24 yards. And it will be first and 10 for the Longhorns.
But, only about 5 yards from where the line of scrimmage was going to be without the penalty. That penalty really hurt.
Oh, it hurt us a lot.
Oh, boy, that penalty hurt.
All right. Philpart's back in, joined by number 21 in the backfield, which is Tino Hunt. 3 left. Snap, high snap, gathers together,
To
hands
Hunt.
it off to Hunt, takes it around the left side. He is wide open, continuing down, bouncing off of Seminoles, taking it down all the way to the 33-yard line.
Alexis Jordan being the Seminole that finally got his hands on
Finally, there was a bunch of them that had their hands on him, and
him. But I won't say the ones that missed, because there was a lot of them.
first and 10 for the Longhorns on the Seminole 33-yard line.
Same players in the backfield. 9 and 21.
Philpart takes it, fakes right, holds it, goes left, up the center, pickup of about 7,
That'll be to the
6. That'll take it to the...
Was that the 27-yard line, 28-yard line? That would be the 28-yard line. Okay, that's so.
We're second and about 4, a long 4. Once again, Philpart is joined in the backfield with Hunt. We have split right, hand off to Hunt, goes off the right tackle. He is finally brought down.
Well, I thought I had the number. It was right there on the screen.
You almost saw it, didn't you?
And
Pickup
they changed
of
the camera. Not much.
Pickup of nothing. Maybe half a yard.
Yeah, about that.
We're dealing with 3rd and a shorter 4. Philpart brings his team out. We have 3 wide on the right, 1 on the left. Hunt with Philpart in the backfield. Looks right, throws short, out into the flat, breaks a tackle, manages to squeak across for a first down. He was pushed back, but not until he got the first down. Did you happen to
Nice
get a
little
number?
screen to Hunt.
To Hunt.
Yep. He started back. He went forward. It was out to the right. Just a little toss. And met him right there. It was a well-developed play.
You sound like a football person.
I don't know anything about
You got
football,
lucky on that one,
But
huh?
basically there was 3 out on that side. They drew everything downfield and just left it wide open for Hunt to get there. Made a lot of sense. First down.
On the 23-yard line.
On the 23-yard line. Same players in the backfield.
But now they've got the 3 split to the left. Hands it off to Hunt. Hit in the backfield, dropped for a 2-yard loss.
I can't see who it is, though. I just cannot read that number.
Oh, is that Green? Oh,
You know
that's
what?
number
Eli
19.
Washington.
Eli Washington.
Number 19.
You know, they got better eyes down there.
I think so. Or they have a pair of glasses.
Same formation as on the last play. This time it is 2nd and 13. Fakes the handoff, goes right.
Well, he's still going to get 5
He
yards.
got at least 7. Or he got 4. Oh, gee willikers.
Okay.
Are they paying us?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
That's why we can make these many mistakes.
So this is like 3rd and 9, huh?
This is like 3rd and 9.
Wow, we were off. Way off.
We had number 34 is in the backfield this time. Corey Friedman,
Quick pass.
looks right, throws right, gets it down short of the first down.
Number 2. That'd be, looks like Carr.
We're going to have 4th and a long 4.
Dax Kerr, number 2. So what do you do 4th down here, do you? You take the 3 points?
No.
That's nice and short.
Yes. No, yes. Yes, no, they're not.
They're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. This time Philbert's again joined in the backfield by number 30 for Corey Freeman. Let's see what they're going to do. Throws left,
Throws low.
Throws it low. Seminole ball. They're going to take it over on their own 18-yard line.
Jeremiah Weston was the intended, but as you saw, it was dropped before it even got to.
Yeah, it didn't even get to him.
Hit the ground before it got there. Just a lousy pass.
All right, let's see if the Seminoles can do a little better on their
rally.
second series.
Time to rally.
We're looking with about 1 minute left in the first quarter.
Okay, so Malik Huggins, the quarterback.
You knew that,
Okay.
and you didn't have to look at the number. You just knew that was
and
because
Clarcius, Frankie Clarcius is a running back, number 4.
handoff.
And that is to Frankie Clarcius.
Right side, dumped in the backfield. Loss of about 3 yards.
Well, that could be Chelsea Wilson as well. I think it was number 7. I think I was wrong. I think that's Chelsea Wilson who was the ball carrier last time. Now we've got 2 running backs in the backfield.
Little confusion in the backfield. Snap, handoff, fake to the left side. He's got He's got room. He's close to the first down. Malik Huggins, good run, nice fake on the handoff.
Nice quarterback keeper, really was. I mean, they had us fooled, but of course that was easy to do. They had the camera full too, I noticed. For a second, only for a second.
Let's see if he got the first down. Doesn't look like it.
No, I think he's going to be just.
Going to be just a little bit short.
Let's see where they finally mark it.
They have not marked it yet, have they?
Nope. It's close.
I mean, we can see that the ball
it's
is
really,
on.
really close. Or maybe they're having trouble getting the chains back in the correct spot. I think that's the case.
You think the chains broke?
No, I think that what happened was the chainman got out of the way, as he should.
You mean the chain gang?
Yes.
We are looking at 3rd and inches.
Well, several inches.
And that's why I use the plural. Snap to Huggins, handoff, goes to the right, gets outside, has enough for the first down.
Well, he's pulled down from
And
behind.
more.
That would be number 7, Chauncey Williams.
10-yard
Chauncey
gain.
Wilson. And sort of drug down, but from behind.
First down Seminoles.
That is our first down.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
You're positive?
I'm positive.
You've been writing that stuff
I've
down?
been writing that stuff down.
All right. So the Seminoles have got first.
Actually, that's our second first down. I'm sorry.
See?
I've been writing it
See?
down, but I just haven't been paying attention to what I
you
wrote.
can't be. You're not a statistician. Give me a
No,
break.
and I'm not planning on being one, thank you. Oh, time?
Quarter
much time?
ran out. So that's the end of the first quarter. It's been an interesting but sloppy part of
Well,
first quarter, but it's supposed to be. It's the
That's why we
Kickoff
learn.
Classic.
That's
That's
right.
why we play it.
So Lennard 7, Southeast 0,
Seminoles,
Southeast 0,
Longhorns.
Longhorn 7,
There you go.
Seminoles 0.
All right.
You know what? We have a business partner. Are you going to talk to us about our business partner? Or you
We
want me to
do.
do it?
You want to talk about Kaiser?
You know what? We're proud to announce that Kaiser University of Sarasota is once again a business partner of SCTV. This is the 14th year that Kaiser has supported the television production program of Southeast High School.
Got to read fast.
At Kaiser University Sarasota campus, you can get the training you need to pursue a career
You don't have to read that fast.
in the field of business, criminal justice, education, healthcare, information technology, law, and much more. They offer associate, bachelor's, and graduate degree programs. Their Sarasota campus also offers a culinary arts and a baking and pastry program. You can find out more about what Kaiser has to offer simply by going to their website at kaiseruniversity.edu.
You got it in. Kaiser's been with us a long time. This is the 10th or 11th year that they have been
14th year.
14th year.
14th year.
14th year. I
14th
was
year.
around for that first one.
You were around for that first one.
Yes, I was.
That's right. Actually, you were.
I'm not around anymore.
You know, but you have a really nice building.
Snaps, hands off, left side, dropped in the backfield, about a 2-yard loss. Carried by number 7, Xavier. Nope, not that. Wrong side. Chauncey Wilson.
Number 62 is the tackling Longhorn. Of course, we don't have a number for him.
Okay, I can't. This is ridiculous. I can't even see the downs marker across the field.
Well, this should be the second down. Right now.
Well, it is, but
first
I
down,
can't tell where it's being marked off.
But, is
We have for
yellow
one
out
thing,
there?
we got a penalty. There's a yellow flag.
Yep, there it is. So it's going to stay. First
All right,
down.
I'm staring right at that guy with the white hat. Holding against the Seminoles. 10-yard penalty. Takes it back.
1st and 20.
Takes it back to the 28-yard line.
1st down and 20, Mike. That's tough.
That's a long way. Snap to Huggins. Drops back. Looking right. Scrambling a little bit. Under pressure.
Brought down by number 62. And once again, we do not have a number 62 on our list here.
For them?
Yep.
Nope, we don't.
That's unfortunate because that's the second great play by number 62.
The uniform numbers are having a preseason game too.
Well, yeah, they can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
Starting to go the wrong way.
Well, we've got 3 on this side now ready to run, Bull, and 2 on that side. It looks like it's going to
Well, it
be a
looks
pass.
like they've spread it out because I'll bet here they're going to throw. Snap, looks downfield, scrambling to his right, throws to.
Throws right.
They're going to get about a 20-yard.
But it's only about 9 yards up the path.
Yeah, it's going to be short. We really wish we could give you numbers, folks.
Number 11 of the pass. That would be
Caught by
Neri.
Arian Nerf.
Arian Neri. N-E-R-I. Neri.
Arion
Arion.
Nerf.
How come you have? How come you have an F and I have an I?
I'll go with the I. Neri.
You know, so it's practice for the.
It is
for
indeed.
the rosters too.
So we are
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. Just short of the 40-yard line.
Huggins
We're going to have
There's
a procedure on the Seminoles. That's going to back us up another 5 yards.
So 3rd and 16.
Let's see if Coach Timmons has a 3rd and 16 play in his playbook.
Okay, it looks like they're coming out. They're pretty much the same formation.
Yeah, but this looks like the 3rd and 16 play.
I think this is a 3rd and 16 play. Okay.
Huggins with Frankie Clercius in the backfield. There's the snap. Fades back, looks left
7.
to short throw
Wilson
into the flat. Picks up a mere few yards. It's going to make it 4th and
a long ways.
14. I think the Seminoles will probably punt.
No. The guy in the white shirt.
Once again, for the Seminoles, Carlos Aragon is back to punt, even though you can't see him in the screen.
Can I just give you a message to tell them?
Wow.
All right.
Mike, can you see the number of
There's
the
a snap.
receiver?
Was there even a
34.
receiver back?
Number 34 was back there.
And he wasn't back much.
But
Another short punt down to the 33-yard line of the Seminoles. Another short punt. It looks like it could be. We've seen him kick off short. We have not seen two good. We've seen two bad punts, both end over end.
so where they're going to mark it? 33?
33-yard line. Wow, you're writing stuff down.
Well, I'm trying to. Keep
We
track
never
of
write
the-
stuff
I'm
down.
trying to keep track of the game a little bit.
Well, but we can't even keep track of the numbers.
Well, no, I can tell you that the first
First and goal for the Longhorns.
21's the carrier.
Hand off to number 21,
It'll be Tino Hunt.
Tino Hunt.
Looks like
We have
Southeast is
a
saying it's theirs.
fumble, and the Seminoles recover.
Wow, that's our best yard position all day.
It is indeed. It's our best play all day.
31-yard line of the Longhorns.
You know, we're going to mark that on the 33-yard line. First and 10 Seminoles finally into Longhorn territory.
Here they come. Let's see what their plan is for a first and 10 in the opponents.
It's going to be a play
Field.
going to the left.
You think so?
It could be.
Okay, it might be a play to the right.
Yeah, I hope not. That's a bad direction. Okay, Huggins in the backfield.
It's not the right direction?
Not the right direction. Takes a snap
Nice
high,
snap.
but corrals it, hands it off. Clercius goes off the right side, takes it down.
Nice 6 yard, 7
Good
yard
six,
run.
good 5-yard run. You say 6 and 7, I say 5.
I say 6, but yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
The referees are the ones
It's
that are right.
and it's actually a 6. Second and 6.
So that would have been 4.
Snap.
Oh, another high snap.
Hand off to Clercius again. Hands right, left.
This one's going to be close to a first down. It's not going to quite be there, but it's close.
It is a first down.
They're going to move the chains.
Not
That's
only
great.
was it close, it was closer than you think.
It was closer than
yes,
I thought.
It
Well,
is.
it was the angle. I had, a little parallax angle going on here.
Parallax.
Parallax angle.
That's why. Let's not forget, he's the head of the science department.
Oh, these poor people.
Once again, same duo in the backfield. Huggins with running back Clercius sets him to the right. In motion. Handoff
number
to
3. That's Ty Warren Davis on the reverse.
if any gain, it'll be very short. And in fact, he was dropped on the line of scrimmage.
By Michael Lowry Jr., number 45.
Second and 10. Seminoles are right around their own 20-yard line. Snap to Marquise. He fades back, is under pressure, goes right, throws long over.
Oh, did he catch it?
And
we have a
we have a touchdown, Seminoles. Get up, get up. $17?
That's it.
17?
That would be Chauncey Green. Chauncey Green as for 6 points.
Wonderful, wonderful play.
You
He
know,
was
that-
under a lot of pressure from the defense.
They brought in a little bit of a blitz there. There was an extra man rushing. They covered it quite well from
He
the
juked
line.
to the right, got a little bit of distance, saw the receiver open in the end zone. Good pass, real good
We have a
pass.
ball game.
Well, we could have a tie game here if
Yeah, it's the trouble.
Carlos kicks it through. This is his first extra point, and it's good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We are 6:34 left in the second quarter, and we have a tie ball game right away.
This has been fun. That was that fumble recovery. Now it's always, what can you do when you get the luck of that little
You take
bit of luck?
advantage.
If
When you
can
get a
take
break, you
advantage-
have to take advantage, and they did right away, too. He opened up the offense right away, started with the jet sweep to the right, did not pick up a lot, but when he went to the pass play, and with nice feet by Malik Huggins, avoiding the rush, getting himself some space out to the right, nailed the pass in the end zone. All right. Time to see if Carlos can put some foot into this and get this a little deeper. If I recall, he was about the 30-yard line on the first kickoff that started the game off. Do we have numbers back there for
34.
them? Number 34, Corey Freeman is back.
I'm not sure on the other one.
All the way over there.
Yeah.
Kicks it off.
But it goes to
This
Corey.
time he's going to send it down to the 15-yard line. Freeman takes it up the center. Avoids a couple of tacklers. Nice extra hard running.
You know, it should have been stopped at the 30.
Should have been stopped at the 30,
He
but
made it
it
to the
wasn't
40.
because it was almost at the 40. In fact, it is the 40-yard line.
They gave up those 10 points right there. I didn't see who
Yards.
missed it. Those 10 yards. I said
Do you
yards.
get points if you get a yard?
No.
See, we don't know football. That's the problem.
Well, no, we just don't know how to talk. That's the problem.
Hey,
I'm speaking
speak
for myself.
for yourself. Thank you.
7-7, 6:23 left to play. And the second half.
Quarter.
Second quarter.
First half. Second
I
quarter.
told you I can't talk. Okay. You know what I need?
Shouldn't you be the numbers guy?
This has been. I've got numbers right here. This has been a really tough first week at Southeast High School.
Has it really?
Yeah, because of the mill, we're working the extra 20 minutes a day. And I'll tell you what, an extra 20 minutes feels like an extra hour.
Does it really?
Yeah, I mean, my classes are long. We have classes now for over 100 minutes. There are movies that are not that long. And
I can remember
I am just tired.
2004 when I came, and we were on the 4x4, and they
Yep.
were 80 minutes long.
That was great. I like the 4x4.
And then we went to the AB split,
I don't like that.
and then that took us to 90.
Yep.
And then a couple of years ago we went to 95.
Yep. We're now, a couple of my classes are over 100 minutes. Like I say, there are good movies that are not that long. And they're not of my classroom, trust me. That would not be a good movie.
All right, Philpart is under center.
Number 21.
Hands it off to number 21, Tim Hunt. Met in the backfield. Looks like for a good 2-yard loss.
Yep. Looks like Southeast is getting a little penetration
Well,
now on that
it's-
line.
Took him a little while to warm up.
That's what it was.
Loss of a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Longhorns are on their own 39-yard line. Clock is running. Less than 6 minutes in the quarter. Philpart is now back in the shotgun. Hunt to his right. Snaps, looks right into the flat to Hunt. He's hit in the backfield by a couple of Seminoles. Finally dropped
By number 19.
by number 19.
Eli Washington.
Nice job, Eli. So, loss of approximately, looks like a good 4 yards.
Wasn't
Drops
there
him
a
back all the
song-
way to the 32-yard.
Wasn't there a song by Three Dog Night? Eli's
Eli's coming, yes.
Yeah.
37-yard line. What are we going to do? Start doing show tunes next?
Well, you know, I'm the numbers guy. Let's go 1978. I don't know.
I remember
don't
that.
know.
No, I don't know if I remember that year.
Three Dog Night sometime in that time frame, but I couldn't tell you it was 1978.
3rd and 14.
Don't look it up.
We have timeout Seminoles. Timeout Seminoles.
So that means
So we should talk about something. Wait a minute. I've got one.
Do you?
Do you want to read it? It's the
No.
one on the,
The
social media.
No, you can read. 'Cause
No,
you can
go
read
ahead,
faster.
go ahead.
No, I won't read fast enough.
I haven't even found it yet. There it is.
Make sure you keep up with all of SCTV's broadcasts and updates by following us on social media on their website.
Our website.
Yes. Visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/SEHS Television for links to all of our live broadcasts and updates on the program. We're also on Instagram. Oh, that's new. At SEHS Television. There you can find some more behind-the-scenes footage from our students and program director. Our website is setv.news, and you can find all of our social media links there. Be sure to follow us and give us a few likes while you're there. You know, it's really cool if you follow them, you'll get notified
Exactly.
of when we're broadcasting.
Do you remember how many years ago you and I were talking about website for SETV?
I do.
They get a new director, a younger director
And she
of
gets
television.
on it, man.
And she knows what all that stuff is.
She gets on it.
Yeah, I could. You had to get us on Facebook. Snapped. Under pressure. Rose left. Looking for some help in blocking. Gets outside. Past the first down. Excellent run by Philpert. Nice scramble. Was supposed to go for a pass. He saw that he was covered. He was getting pressure from the defense of the Seminoles.
Well, that was a great run. I mean,
It
that
was.
what, 13 yards, I think. 14 yards.
Across midfield to the Seminoles' 46-yard line, 1st and 10, with 4:38 left in the quarter. Man in motion, Philpart hands it off
Oh,
to
he
him
bobbled
again.
it.
Bobbles the ball.
He held on to it, but that's for a little bit of a loss.
Once again, they tried that play with earlier. Did not get much out of it.
I really wish I could tell you who the
I
defenders
really
were.
wish I could see the numbers.
I mean, all I can see is number 2 right here because he just happens to be right in the light. I find it incredibly hard to see those numbers.
Philpart looks like he's changing the play. Takes a snap. Fades back, looking over the center, off the hands. Excellent pass, but off the hands of his wide receiver, number 4.
Who would be Quattrell Carter?
Excellent pass. Now we're dealing with, why does that look like it's 2nd down or 3rd down?
Because
Is this not-
because the marker says it's 3rd down?
Yeah, but isn't it 2nd down?
No, I believe it's 3rd down. Didn't they?
They got the 1st down on the long run.
Right, and then they.
Oh, yeah.
tried to run this way
Yeah.
and
Jeez.
brought back by 1.
Somebody wake me up. Send me home.
No, not until after the game.
Oh, I want to go
I know
now.
they want us to go home now, but sorry, folks, you're going to have to listen to us for another half. Anyway.
Or they can hang up.
Yeah, they can do that. Well,
Fake's right.
that was
Almost
intercepted.
picked off by Seminole. Number. Don't mess with his number.
I can't
What kind of
see it.
7?
I
There's a
can't see it.
7.
I can't see it. There's
I
a
can't
2.
see it. We can't even see it on the television.
22?
27. 22.
22. Number
22.
22.
Say his name.
Eli Daniels.
Nice play.
Another Eli.
Very good play.
Eli's
2
coming.
Elis are coming.
That's right. Well, looks like we have a timeout.
It's going to make it 4th and 10
Is
for
that, a timeout by
the Longhorns.
The Longhorns.
Don't do that.
Must be pictures for the year.
We have a
or something,
short
huh?
timeout. You know, I never did finish. Here, let me get you a couple more facts on Coach Timmons.
You know what? That would be really cool.
Well, I don't think we got time.
No, you know, we were talking about Peter Warwick applied for the job, and I think it's pretty cool then that Timmons got it.
Absolutely. Well, what's I think is great is the Seminole family. This is the legacy that Paul Meckley built.
Yes.
And that so many of the Seminole players, the Seminole family, came back.
Here we go, 4th and 11. Punt.
This one's Jose Camargo. Drops it
Bobbled.
on the 20, picks it up, heads up the middle. He's going to pick up about 7 yards before he's hit. Put down at the 27-yard line. 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
And I also discovered that Brett was also in 1 year in an NFL intern program with Tony Dungy.
Really?
He's got some great credentials.
Wow.
He has got some. He was head coach of the Out of Door Academy from 2006 to 2015. And in 2009, he took them all the way to the state semifinals for the 1B division.
You know what? I did not know Brett had done.
He's got a lot of good stuff. He had a total record of the Out of Door Academy of 45 and 46. Left there to go work at UFS for 2015 to 2016. That's Huggins, drops back, throws to the left. Wonderful run, breaks a tackle down the sideline, works back inside. It's going to take about 5 of the Longhorns to bring him down.
Chauncey Wilson.
Number 7. Excellent play.
Wow, this is Seminole football now.
That looked like Seminole football. Throw it wide. You know, they've done like 3 plays wide like that, and all have been successful. Why are we backing up? He must have stepped out of bounds. We can't see because we have this tent in front of us now on the sideline. You can see him just down at the bottom of the screen. We are 1st and 10
46.
on the 46-yard line. Handoff. No, fake. Huggins takes it around to the left side, picks up about 6 yards.
Well, if
taking it-
Southeast, go ahead.
No, you're okay.
If Southeast is known for anything, it's for our speed, and we're seeing that now. Finally, we're seeing the breakout.
Well, what I think is the first half has been kind of tentative on the Seminoles' part,
Oh, I agree.
but they're starting to open it up now. They know that they can be successful. We are dealing with a little under 3 minutes to the half. Huggins takes the ball, rolls right, looks downfield, throws it in the short flat. It's going to be short of the first down by about 3 yards.
His forward progress should take it there to about the 39-yard line, 38-yard line. They're going to mark it on the 39. That was to number 3, Davis, Ty Warren Davis.
Third and a long 3, short 4. Snaps back, throws left, off his hands. Was it a live ball? No, was
They're
not
saying
a
it was
live
not
ball.
yeah.
It took the referees a second to blow the whistles. It almost was like, was it a lateral? Was it a non-lateral? But it was obvious a forward pass.
Well, this will make it 4th and 4.
But I'm going to guess that we're probably going to go for it in a
From
preseason
about
game.
the 40-yard line, 39-yard line of the Longhorns. I mean,
Seminoles are going without the huddle now. That's also helping. It's picking up their pace. Snap to Huggins, drops back, looks left, screen left, throws it in the center screen.
is that Chauncey Wilson?
Yeah, but he was hit right away for a no gain. So the Seminoles are going to turn the ball over
On downs.
with 2 minutes left in the half.
On the 41-yard line of the Longhorns. Well, you know, we've got a tie game. Let's have the Seminoles hold on to it.
All right,
We'll
so
go to
Phil
locker
Part takes a snap, hands it off to Hunt. Hunt takes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a little bit less.
Brought down by number 19 of the Seminoles. That'd be Eli Washington.
Eli's coming.
Are we going to do that all season?
I don't know.
Are we going to have to bring the doggone song in?
You know, we might. I might have
Eli's
to.
coming.
We might have to.
You know, there are probably, if we have anybody listening now,
They're not laughing.
No, but they're also younger and have no idea that we're talking about Three Dog Night and who the heck are they?
Exactly. Unless it's Bradshaw. Bradshaw's listening.
Well,
He knows.
Bradshaw's. But Bradshaw's just well versed.
Well,
Over the center.
there was no question there. He was wide open.
Wide open.
Is that number 6?
No, that was number 4 again.
Frankie?
That is
No.
Quattrell Carter. Picks it up for about a 25-yard gain. It's going to make it first and 10 on the Seminoles. 37-yard line. Time out. Longhorns.
So that would be 2 timeouts for the Longhorns now. 1 timeout taken by the Seminoles. So the Seminoles still have 2 left with 1 minute 18 left in the second quarter.
Okay, so I got another Brett Timmons
Okay.
trivia
Okay.
spot. Okay. Went to the University of South Florida University from 2015-2016 after he was done at Out of Door Academy. And the really cool thing is in 1998, he was at Tulane University. Tulane had an undefeated season in 98 before
Wow.
Bowden went on to Clemson.
Wow.
He's had a lot of success.
That's
He's had a
pretty
lot of
interesting.
high quality training and mentoring through his career. I mean, we're talking Tommy Bowden.
Do you know
we're
what position
talking
he played?
Tony Dungy.
I know. Right there. Oh,
Hit the backfield,
early
pops
hit the
it loose,
backfield.
back up to the line of scrimmage. Finally dropped down by number. He's running off the screen, 40-something. I'm going to guess 41.
41.
Hey, to Shane Charles. 2nd and 10.
So we have
Timeout Seminoles.
No, it's timeout Longhorns, I think.
Final timeout of the half.
1:09 left.
Here's one.
Okay.
Now, this is not about Timmons.
Okay.
This is about last season.
Go ahead.
The Seminoles, now I don't know how many of them went on, had 8 Seminoles sign on commitment day.
That's pretty darn cool.
I have seen an awful lot of those signings through my 13 years.
That's pretty darn
I've
cool.
never seen 8. They had them lined up on the stage. They had Seminole stuff in the background, and they had where they're on. Now, did they move on to their university? Don't know, because signing day is in November.
But we also know that means there's 8 stars that are no longer on our field, making room for new stars.
I like that, making room for new stars.
So do you know what position Brett played?
Linebacker.
Linebacker?
Uh-huh.
So you're saying that our linebackers should be really, really strong?
Well, it depends on who he's got to coach the linebackers.
Well, he's going to
He
be
doesn't
watching.
coach the linebackers.
He coaches
He
everybody.
coaches everything.
Right. So you don't think he's going to be watching what he used to play?
He's watching what everybody's doing.
I know, but you don't think he just...
Okay,
like-
all right, I got it. Yes, our linebackers are going to be awesome.
Thank you.
You know, I've listened to so many broadcasts by so many different people, and even people on the high school level.
And they're so much better
Nobody
than us.
does what we do.
They are so much better than us.
And if there's anybody out there listening,
We know. I
We're
mean, the
sorry.
The comments that we
but
will
it's
get,
what we do.
or it's what we do poorly.
No, what we do well.
Second
We
down.
just don't do football announcing well.
Second down? No, I'm sorry.
Second and
down
10.
At 10.
Snaps the ball, looks back, under pressure from the Seminoles, goes to his left, fakes the pass, takes it down, 11-yard pickup before he's knocked out of bounds.
For a first down. Yeah, and that shouldn't have happened.
Well, there's a containment issue going on there.
59
And he's done that a
seconds.
couple of times
Yes.
where they're not getting contained by the defensive ends and by the cornerbacks.
We're going to have to work on our open field tackles a little bit. But you know what? This is practice, right?
All right. Who called timeout?
Can't be Longhorns. It had to be us.
You think?
Yeah, because they didn't have one left.
Well, that's because we heard a guy down the press box say it.
Well, we're going to assume that they know more than us.
Okay. I wonder if their window's cleaner than ours.
They
I wonder
can
if
see.
that's the issue.
They
Because
can
they're
see.
seeing the numbers. They're seeing everybody.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
We do need binoculars.
Well, I'll bring some.
Okay.
Then I'll have to learn how to use them.
You look through them.
But you have to focus on things like that.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not once you get it lined up once. What do you think? It's a digital camera?
Oh, it's a high-tech set of glasses. I used to have them on my boat before
Push
I
the
wrecked it.
button. It goes.
Not mine. Mine's all turn the knob.
Well, this is exciting about Coach Timmons.
Okay, shoot.
2006, and then within 3 years, he got them to the state playoff, to the state semis.
That's pretty cool. So you're saying 3 years?
Yeah, he's got 3 years, and then he's gone if he doesn't make it.
No, that's not true.
1st and 10. Ball is on the Seminoles' 29-yard line, 28-yard line. There's a snap. Looks left, throws left, through the hands of his intentional receiver, number 11.
That would be Jeremiah Weston.
Weston, right through his hands. Excellent pass.
Well,
I like the way this kid throws the ball.
Okay. You can like that.
Well, I do. Don't you?
I wouldn't say they've had a whole lot of receiving yards so far.
No, but that's because
He can throw the ball really well?
because they're not catching it.
Oh, because it goes right to it's like
Yeah.
it's like a touchdown.
Went
It's like
through
a
their
field
hands.
goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Without points.
Well, they forgot to tell the wide receiver to put their 2 hands on the ball once it gets over the top of his head.
Okay.
Snap, fakes right, looking left, scrambling left after some pressure. Picks up about 3 before he's driven out of bounds by the Seminoles.
46 seconds left. 46 long seconds until they can walk in and congratulate themselves on actually a pretty good half.
Not a bad half for the kickoff classic. We can get out of this with a 7-7 tie. We lost. Oh, there it is. I thought for a second we lost the score. That needs to move in a little bit, or is it just?
No, it's just our screen.
Just the screen.
It's our screen.
Okay.
I mean, remember that that's being set up as widescreen, but this is not
That's
an HD.
true.
So the folks at home are getting an HD picture, but we're not because of the high quality insignia.
Philpart drops back, comes forward a little bit on a scramble,
That could
throws
be
it
a-
into the end zone.
there's a
Intercepted
interception.
by the Knowles in the end zone. Takes it back out to the 8-yard line. Who picked it? Who did that? Quit running around. Number 6,
Cameron Bartles.
Cameron Bartles.
Now, I would say that he probably should have put his knee down right there, but he was so excited that he had to run.
We got 35 seconds. If there was a lot of time, yeah, that'd have brought it out to the 20, but he was excited. He thought maybe he could run it back for
Go
a
all the way?
touchdown. Go all the way.
Take it to the house?
103 yards is what this kid was looking
102.
at. He was 3 yards deep.
Oh man.
Yep.
He could have had it all.
He could have.
He could have gone all the way, as Howard Cosell used to say.
But you didn't sound like Howard.
I know. I could
No.
never sound like Howard Cosell. He knew what he was talking about.
So let's see. Seminoles are just going to
They're
need.
gonna
They're
sit
going
down
to
on it.
down it.
That's okay.
Run the quarter out. Take us to the halftime.
That's good.
And that is going to bring us to the end of the first half.
I will say, I'll put it on the line here saying that we're a little lucky, I think, to be tied right now. I think they're playing better ball than we are.
But we're tied.
We're tied. And in the end of the day, what matters?
The score.
Yeah. Well, this is also how you played. But at the end of the day, that's whether it's a W or an L.
Can it be at the end of the game?
It could be.
Because I don't want to wait for the end of the day, because that's a couple hours longer.
That's
That's the
bad.
end. I'm about to throw it to PSAs.
Are you going to throw it to PSAs?
I am going to
Are
do
they
that.
going to do PSAs?
That's the end of the first half with the Seminoles and the Lennard Longhorns tied 7-7. We're going to go to some public service announcements. Then we just might have
A little bit of the band.
No, I don't think we got is the band. Oh, the band's
the
here.
band's
Yeah,
coming
we
out.
might get a little bit of band. But I've also invited our
we
great
have
athletic
Coach
director,
Collis.
Coach Collis, to come up and see if he is available to talk. He may have forgotten, but if he doesn't, then we'll just sit and listen to the band. You are watching Southeast Seminole football on SETV Sports.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Who's this?
I'm John. I went to your school last year. I saw your pictures online and you're really pretty.
Oh, thanks.
How old are you?
I'm 16. And you?
Cool. I'm 17.
I don't think I ever met you.
Yeah, I was always too shy to talk to you. But my parents are out of town this Friday and I'm having a party. Wanna come?
Sure. Sounds cool.
Awesome.
I'll see you there.
Good. Back from the wonderful, wonderful public service announcement created by the SETV Southeast television students. And we have here on screen with me the athletic director of Southeast High School, Joe Collis. Welcome, Joe. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, man. Thanks. It's good to be back on the mic. Did some of this stuff during baseball season and softball season, so thank you.
And wonderfully so. I watched those games going, I'm sure glad I don't have to do baseball because it's so tough to talk about baseball.
Well, thank you. It's me being a baseball guy, it's pretty easy to me, but it was a lot of fun, and being on the air, and it's good to be back on the air with you right now.
Okay, guys, take the pictures off of us. Take it off of us. Take them. Shoot the. There you go. Well, Mike and I always confess that we have faces for radio, so
Yeah.
we let that do that shot just for a second. Okay, a year ago, you didn't even have the job, did you?
That's correct. I was not this time last year. I was not a Southeast Seminole.
How did the whole sequence go? When did you actually become? I know it was during the football season.
Yeah, it was towards the back end of the football season. It was October 30th was my first official day on the job, and I was here for the last 2 games, or 2 or 3 games. I believe we had a Lemon Bay, and then I was here for Harmony as well. So finished up the season, so only had a couple of games. So this is the first time for opening football for me.
Do you find it a lot easier to start the school year, not only for football, but for all the rest of the sports that you've got going on now?
I'll tell you what, we've got a great handle on how the athletic paperwork is being handled with all coaches, so we're all good to go there, and it's good to know all of our kids are turning in the proper paperwork that they need to, so we won't get in any trouble or any fines there, which is nice. It would have been nice to have a conversation or two with the old AD to see what he did leading into football season, but I'm learning on the go.
Well, there you go. Sometimes that's the best way to do it, is if you're learning it on your own.
Yeah, we're doing just fine. We've got a great staff here and a lot of good faculty that are giving me a lot of help, and without them I couldn't do it by myself, I can tell you that.
Well, of course, we there's so much focus on football because this is a football broadcast. Tell me something about some of the other things that are going on with sports here at Southeast here in the fall.
Well, we are in the fall, and we've got 2 great golf programs that are got full teams on them. 2 great coaches going on there. We've got a phenomenal swim program with Coach Brooks and Coach Mueller, and I'll tell you, they're doing a great job, and they did a nice job last year fundraising some money that's never been done before at Southeast High School. Which has been really nice, and Coach Brooks and Coach Mueller have done a great job with that and stepping up the swim program and getting kids in the pool. And, of course, we got our cross-country teams going full board. So we're full slate, and we're rocking and rolling. And we also got our volleyball team rolling. Just hired a new volleyball coach.
Oh, wonderful.
And she's young and energetic, and looking forward to her having a nice long career here at Southeast High School.
Now, you have to watch yourself because the guy that just walked into the booth
is a
school board member.
I understand.
And he's the watchdog, Mr. Dave Miner. How you doing, Dave?
Sanders, it's great to be here.
Here, talk into the microphone.
Well, it's always a pleasure to be at Southeast High School, be with the Seminoles, and let's really wipe them up tonight. Okay.
Well, we're giving it a good shot. It's a good game so far. It's so good to see you, sir.
Well, I always enjoy being here. And you got a great band out here and great cheerleaders, and it's just a pleasure being with Southeast High School and the legendary Sanders.
So you making the rounds, or you just this is one of the games you're hitting?
You know, this is the only school I go to. Just kidding.
Yeah, you're not running for re-election, are you, Dave?
No, not right now.
Strike that one from the record.
Yeah,
Strike that one from the record.
That, yeah. I guess there may be some other high schools around here right now, but anyway, I'm here, and right now this is the most important high school to be at right now. So, thank you.
Well, it's always great to have you stop by, Dave. You're taken away from the athletic director's time.
Yeah. and that's always a pleasure too. So.
All right.
It's always good to have.
All right, I got thrown. It's always good to have a school board member stop by, though, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, it always is. It's nice to have that support.
Making this a great school, and Southeast is great. You got a great program, and this is
Got national anthem.
Okay, yeah.
And if you just tuned in.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And if you have just tuned in, the reason that we're
served in the
doing the
Coast
national
Guard.
anthem here at halftime is that we didn't get a pregame show at all of any kind because of the rain.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even the rain. What we had was some inclement weather. We had lightning within a mile, and when we come within 8 miles, we have to shut things down. And when safety is paramount here, but we did a great job. Our staff did a great job getting the fans into the gym. We did have to postpone that, which was unfortunate, but we were able to get them out here and have the national anthem, and that's what's there. And there he is.
Dave's
There's the
trying
man.
to get his
He's getting some airtime.
There he goes.
Yeah.
No. But you would think that after all the school board meetings and all of your other meetings that you were being broadcast on MSTV, that you'd have plenty of FaceTime.
Yeah, I know. People have complained about it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Dave.
Yeah, this is the best school television program in the country, without doubt, and year after year. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't do anything except sit here and talk now. We have somebody that replaced me, and she's doing better than I did.
Well, I don't doubt that.
But I got my name on the building.
Yes, that's
They put
right.
my name on the outside of the television facility.
That was the outdoor.
Listen for my.
But anyway, thank you very much.
All right, thanks a lot,
Just
Dave.
kidding.
You take care.
Thanks, Dave. Good to see you.
There are so many things to pull together for a game, and even though this is the kickoff classic, you can see everything's sitting in place. You've got the concession stands going. The band is out there. I know a lot of high schools that in the state of Florida that don't even do band until the middle of October.
Well, not here at Southeast High School. I mean, I was new to Southeast last year and new into the fall program this year, but some things needed to get a little better, and we're making those a little bit better, but there's a lot of traditions here that we are not going to let go of at Southeast High School. A couple of things that's exciting. One thing I want to put on the air here is the scoreboard, I was told, is going to be replaced before the end of this season, when that is tremendous, which, as you know, that definitely needs to be fixed, and that's going to look nice looking at a brand new scoreboard again.
Any
and
screen?
we're also getting
any digital screen?
no digital screen.
We tried to do that a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
We're not going to, beggars aren't be choosers. We're happy we're getting a brand new screen, and I'll tell you what else we are getting, though, which is maybe better than a digital screen, and that we're getting a new PA system.
Oh, I heard about this.
So that's
It
good
is
stuff, too.
so needed
Yeah.
so badly.
Yeah. So there's some good things happening here at Southeast High School. And again, what I want to say is not just my fall coaches, but fall, winter, and spring. Southeast High School has some phenomenal coaches. They've adapted well to me coming in, and I have changed some things. And I'll tell you what, I'm very lucky to have the staff that I have and all the sports that we have.
Well, what's exciting is here we are at a preseason game, and look at the crowd. A third of the stands are filled. I've seen games when we had won 6 games in a row last year, and we didn't have that many people sitting out there.
It's very exciting, and I'll tell you, we had somebody had to call in sick, one of our ticket takers, so we were actually 100 to 150 deep at one point out at the ticket shack, so I had to go out there and tell everybody I'm sorry and get another ticket shack taker, which is a good problem to have, but for those that are listening that were waiting in that line, we do apologize, but we will make sure that we have plenty more ticket
We'll
takers.
take care of them.
And maybe this is a sign of more things and more people to come in the next 5
It would be
games.
awesome. Now, I know that next week we go over to Palmetto, and then we come back in 2 weeks.
Lakewood Ranch. is
Lakewood
that first game. That
Ranch.
should be a good
Crosstown rival,
Yeah,
bringing in the
I'm
Mustangs.
looking forward to that. That's going to be a fun one, and we're looking forward to a big crowd there, and we will have plenty of ticket takers for that here, so I can come and see that.
Especially on that backside where all those Lakewood Ranch people are going to be coming
They
in.
have to come in from the back.
Yeah, we are not letting them in the front door.
No, they'll be good. Crosstown rivalry, all good.
They're always great.
Yeah, it's going to be
always
awesome.
great. Well, we go to Palmetto, and then we back it up right away with the ranch.
Yep.
So you got 2 crosstown rivals right away within the district.
And then Bayshore's not far after that, and DeSoto's coming in. We get into that district schedule going on, and so we got 3 home games in a row, and that's going to be fun. And I'm glad that we have a good crowd here tonight. I'm glad that the weather didn't scare everybody away, and looking forward to a good season there. Brett Timmons is doing a great job with his staff, and I have no complaints. And I think he's picking up right where Coach West left off. He had that train rolling, and they were doing a good job too in his staff. So it's good that they picked up where they left off.
As I was telling the audience earlier during the game, Brett comes from the 93-94 season.
That's correct.
State championship linebackers. But as I went through a little bit of research, and he worked with Tommy Bowden at Clemson and with an undefeated season. He worked with Tony Dungy for a year with an internship program in the NFL. He's got some true pedigree coming in here.
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing that's helped Brett since he's been hired is he's now on campus. and that's been good. Having your football coach on campus is huge, and that's been good. When he was hired, he spent basically the second half of the year going to his other job at a middle school and then being only here for a couple hours at the end of school. Makes a big difference to have your coaches on campus whenever that can be possible.
Well, it's exciting because not only is he, but Rashad brought in the Meckley attitude, the Meckley winning attitude from the 90s, and Brett has brought the same thing. We started a little tentative, but it looks like things picked up a little bit there in the second half of the second quarter.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Yes, I agree with it. They come from the same era. The legendary Coach Meckley, they were like a brotherhood, so there wasn't going to be much change there. They were taught by the legends, so that was good there. They both had their own couple of unique styles. But I will say I don't know how the game's going, Bud, because I've been so busy running around.
But that's your job.
But
that's your job.
I'm just glad to look up at the scoreboard and see us we're not losing, and hoping that we come out, get some things fixed at halftime, and put some points on the board.
Well, listen, I want to thank you so much for joining us today, Joe.
Thanks.
I'll bring you back in a couple of weeks, and we'll see how things have progressed and what else is going on with Seminole sports.
Sounds good. I'm always happy to be here, and it's always a pleasure sitting there talking with you. And Mr. Brooks giving up his seat for me for a little bit.
We'll make sure that he doesn't like to talk. He just kind of rambles a little bit. So it is a joy to put somebody onto the microphone that knows how to talk into a microphone.
I got it. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to coming up. Maybe we can make this a little halftime show thing with the AD.
That would be great. Absolutely great.
Fun. So, sounds good.
Okay, thanks a lot,
Thank
Joe.
you.
Hey, Joe Collis, athletic director of the Southeast High School Seminoles, joining us here. We're about ready to start. The Lennard Longhorns have brought themselves out on the field. They're starting to warm up. The Seminoles are on the end zone. They're about to start their warm-ups. We're about to get ready to get into the second half. That was kind of cool, Liz talking. And then
I'm not talking. I don't.
Dave
like
Miner shows up.
Oh,
He is listen, I absolutely love Dave Miner.
I know there are people that do not necessarily like Watchdog Miner, but as a person, he is so affable. He is so amiable. He is just a fun guy to be around. Well, I guess unless you're on the school board.
Yeah, unless you're on certain members of the school board who we will hopefully
we will
hopefully leave their names
will
out
not
of this
say a
conversation whatsoever. Now, what the great thing is that Dave is so positive. If you are aware of anything that's going on in Manatee County when it comes to politics and school board and those kinds of things, some of the things have gotten a little not exactly nice at times. But the one thing that I do notice, and I've noticed this of all the school board members, listen, these people are out at the schools every night, or they're at a meeting, or they're at a community activity or something like that, and they always are so positive and working hard for Manatee County schools.
And this had nothing to do with him politicking. He's just out seeing what's going on.
No, it's just Dave having fun. He likes microphones.
Yeah. Well, no, and I think he likes football games too. But it's good to see him. It's nice to see him come by. We'll probably see Charlie Kennedy come by. Miss Carpenter is no longer here.
She is no longer with us.
She
retired. She retired.
Yeah, she was a valuable friend to the SCTV.
Oh, wonderful friend for SCTV.
But of course, Charlie Kennedy is as well. We're not being political here. We're not asking you to vote any certain way. We're asking you to vote.
No, we are definitely not telling people how to vote for the school board.
No, definitely not.
Because that's not our job here.
Well, we don't know what we're talking about.
Not whatsoever. And they're going to think that we're mentioning football. Here come the Seminoles. Looks like we're going to get ready to start the second half very soon. Got any statistics? No.
Yeah.
Do you?
There's some numbers
You've got
there.
some numbers written down there.
I don't know what they
mean.
mean.
You did last year.
I'm learning how to do these things.
You think that we could get anybody to sit here and
I will give you some numbers. You want some numbers?
Give us some numbers.
7-7.
And that's what the score is.
That's what the score is.
It is indeed. All right, so it's kind of interesting because during the halftime, during the public service announcements, went down and talked to the PA announcer.
Uh-huh.
He can't see numbers either.
No, and part
And
of it
it's
is
interesting that it's not necessarily our eyes; it's the white wall behind us, reflecting in the window.
there's a lot of things going on here. It's the white wall behind us. It's the color of the jerseys. It's
We can't see.
we're old. Okay, that's probably the biggest thing. I mean, I think 10 years ago when I was up here calling numbers for Randy, I could see back then.
See, we have difficulty with the Seminole numbers because they're blue.
Yeah.
They're a dark blue on top of a blue. Over here, we should be able to see that orange on that
Well,
white.
you can see that. On the bottom of the screen here, you have one gentleman wearing one of the old orange jerseys with the white number.
45.
Number 45.
See, you know,
And
I
that
can read
is
that
so
easily.
easy
And
to
I
see.
can see him out there. Orange
That's right.
jersey, 45, and that's easy to
That's
see.
easy to read. And it's just the color combination. I mean, it looks really cool. I really like the blue and the orange around it.
We need to get some red masking or duct tape and just do the numbers over completely so
We're
that we
receiving
can
the
see
ball
them.
here, aren't we?
Ball fell down. It went boom.
It went.
Beginning of the second half, kickoff is going to be by number 52 of the Longhorns. That is going to be Davian Papayas. Kicks it down to the 10-yard line. Taken by the Seminoles up the right side.
Look at him
Scatters
go.
to the left. Up the center.
Chauncey Wilson.
Nice return. 30-yard return to the 40-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Seminoles on their own 40.
Number 7, Chauncey Williams.
We had a little bit of momentum
Wilson, I'm sorry.
going into the halftime with the interception in the end zone when it looked like the Longhorns were going to score. Let's see if we can take some of the momentum into this second half.
I'm all for that. It was a good start off, okay? I mean, it was a great start off. We're starting at the 40-yard line.
Huggins is back in his backfield again. Once again with Frankie Clercius. Snaps it, looks, quick hit into the center,
Calvin Clark, wide receiver.
pick up of 13, first down. Nice first hit right out of the halftime. See if they continue to pick up that pace. They created a little bit of momentum, handed off
Well, he's fighting for those yards.
Handed off to Claricius up the center, out pick up of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Seminoles.
That was Chauncey Wilson again. Number 7, Chauncey Wilson.
Was it?
Yep.
Was
the
they-
ball carrier.
Okay, let me see. I believe you.
Yep.
Yep.
That's okay.
They had started Claricius. They
Yep.
ran with a lot of him in the first half. What Coach Timmons may be doing is trying to get some more people in to get some experience. Looks left, throws right. It's going to be dumped big in the backfield. That was thrown to Chauncey Wilson.
Number 60, I think it's 62. I think it's the gentleman who we do not have.
Okay, he's a
A
good
name
player.
for.
We don't have, but we have a loss of almost 10 yards on that. It's going to be 3rd and 15. It's too bad. We had some momentum going.
It's okay. We'll get it back. Okay, think positively, Mike.
I'm thinking positive.
3 out this side.
Thinking positive. Snap. Steps back. Under a little bit of pressure. Rolls right to avoid it. Throws it down the field. Incomplete.
Looks like a lot of hands were on that ball.
So we're going to have 4th and 15. Seminoles are going to punt the ball. Turn it over to the Longhorns. A good start right there at the beginning of the second half. Kind of fell behind with that long loss on the pass
Okay, well,
play
you know,
to Wilson.
If Carlos Aragon can get a nice kick here, and he can do it,
We haven't seen one yet.
we haven't.
We've had 2 end over ends, very short. Longest one was about 21 yards.
And I've seen last year he could kick, so. Is that a yellow?
Timeout,
Is that
penalty. What do we have? Did we see a yellow thing? We have
Illegal substitution.
it's a legal substitution against the Seminoles. That's going to back it up more yards, another 5. So now we are dealing with 4th and 20. They're still going to punt the ball, but that extra 5 did not help. It takes the Seminoles back to their 42-yard line.
You know, he's kicking from the 30.
He's kicking from the 30.
And it wasn't a great
High in the air. Once again, end over the left side. Nobody around it. It's going to get a little bit of a Seminole roll. Come to a stop on the 35-yard line of the Longhorns.
That's not what we wanted.
We're going to have to. The kicking game is going to have to improve there. Not bad, but he did kick an extra point. He did get it one deep on a kickoff. But something's going to have to happen with the punting game. The Seminoles cannot deal with that all season.
So, Philpart and Hunt.
With his good buddy, Tino Hunt, and he hands off to Hunt to the left side. Seminoles hit him right away. We're going to drop him for a loss, but he's driving hard. He may have made it back to the original line of scrimmage.
That was a lot of effort. I will say that. He was dragging about 6 Seminoles with him to get back to the line of scrimmage and not take a loss.
And that's what he got to. Got back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to make it 2nd and 10.
Okay, a little Seminole defense would be nice here. Let's see. Not that it wasn't nice in the last play, but let's see it again.
It'd be nice all game.
That's right.
Snap, hands off to Hunt. Hunt is hit in the backfield. It's going to be
flag.
another. This is going to be a loss of 3.
There's a flag in the backfield as well.
We have holding on the Longhorns. So not only did we have a good defensive play when it comes with a 3-yard loss in the backfield, but we're also going to get that 10-yard holding penalty.
So it'll be 2nd and 23 about, right?
Probably going to mark it from the
We'll
infraction. Let's see what they do. Holding always confuses
Oh,
me.
man, they put it on the infraction, so it'll be 2nd and, no, loss of
Well,
down.
we're going to deal with 3rd.
They
third
declined
down.
it. So it'll be where the
Oh,
ball
the
was
Seminoles
put down.
declined it. Okay,
Yeah.
we're third. That makes it 3rd and 12. Snap, and again, a handoff to Hunt up the left side this time. He's going to get a little bit of yardage. He picked up, looks like he picked up about a hard 4. But that's going to bring it to 4th down.
About
And
5 yards, 6 yards to go. I'm betting they're going to kick. We'll see.
we got a number on the kicker.
No, I'm sorry. I can't see it from here.
Okay, number 70. End over ends, down the center.
Looks like about 37 of Southeast is where they're going to mark it. 38.
Down by the Longhorns, number 55. That would be Demarion Murray. Ball is on
Call it the 37.
37-yard line. We'll call it the 37.
Why don't we call it
Why
the
don't you
37?
call it the 37-yard
You know what?
line?
I think it's the 37.
You are the 37-yard line.
It
I just
is.
called him 37-yard line.
You know what?
Okay.
There isn't a line
All
there.
right, we should stop. We're talking football. We actually were doing okay there for a little while, except for the
No,
numbers.
we weren't.
No, we still sounded horrible.
Yeah, we're not Mike and Mike. Well, we are Mike and Mike.
We
but
are
we're not-
Mike and
but
Mike.
we're
That's
not
what
Mike
our
and Mike.
problem is. We're Mike and Mike, and we can't see.
Right.
We're starting to get a little fogginess going on here too. I mean, not between our ears, on the
I think it's
on
between our
the
ears.
window handoff.
Wow, is
Seminoles directly up the center, battling hard.
5 yards.
Takes it for a 5-yard gain. That'd be number 4, Frankie Corsius. Okay, that looks a little odd. I'm seeing a weird angle here. It looks like the ball is a yard behind where they got marked on when
Sure,
they
it
got
looks
the
like
downs marker.
sure
Doesn't that
does.
look strange to you?
Yes.
All right, we're going to go with where the downs marker is. Quick left pass in the flat. Looks like he's going to get hit for maybe a yard gain. Somebody's down for the Knowles on the ground. Looks like an ankle.
Number 7. That would be
Chauncey Wilson.
Chauncey Wilson.
That's not good.
That's not, because he's been running pretty well. Of course, it might be a cramp, too.
Could be cramps.
Now, this is the time of year for cramps. And they're treating it like it's a cramp. So, let's hope. Water break.
Water break. They're going to take it early while that is.
Well, it looks like they got another cramp on the other side of the field.
Okay, I'm having a lot of confusion. The football is back,
On the 42-yard line.
yet they have the downs marker.
On the
Close.
48-yard
Yes. I'm confused.
line. I don't know if it's you, Mike.
I think we'll just wait until we have the
The ball marker move or the ball move?
one of the three.
You know, it is showing a 3. Third down.
It is, but look where it's at.
Okay. Now
It shows a half a yard. The ball.
That makes no sense.
Oh, they're going to move the ball. They're going to move the ball. Come on, take it up. Take it up. All right, but he didn't take it up to where they're marked.
Okay, so he moved it up to the 46.
He got it closer to the downs
The
marker.
ball the downs marker still looks like it's like the 37 or 38, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
If you look at that, you could say it's like first and it's third and like 1. If you look at the down marker, and if you look at the ball in the field, it's like
It is
third
a
and
weird
3.
angle that we are looking at here. All right, we're just going to go from where the ball is. I'm sure the referees know what they're
Oh
doing.
yeah, of course. So
Absolutely.
So let's just say 3rd and 1.
Just like our school board. No, what?
3rd and 1, right?
3rd and 1.
Do not get into the school board.
Don't get into the school
No.
board.
Oh,
Oh,
you
come
can't
on.
do that.
It'd be fun.
Nah, we like our jobs, or I like my job still.
We've
look
got
out.
an encroachment unless we have an offsides. Unless we have a.
Did he pull him, or?
That's going to be it.
Oh,
Did pull him.
That's too bad. That means it's now 3rd and. No, what?
No.
What?
All right, picked it up. Moved towards the Seminoles.
What's the white hat say? White hat say go in the other direction. And now he's clapping his hands, so I'm not quite sure.
All right, Seminoles get a break. Encroachment on the Longhorns. It's going to be a walk-off of 5 yards. It's going to be now on
49-yard
the
line.
Lennard's 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Snap back to Huggins. Handoff to Horn. Up the right side. Pickup of about 4 yards.
Clercius?
Clercius.
Frankie Clercius.
I keep
the
getting,
ball carrier.
we'll learn, the dilemma is we went an entire season and didn't even learn names last year.
There are a lot of new people out here, too. So
Yeah, but what's that got to do with the fact that we went a whole season and didn't learn
there
everybody's
are a lot
name?
of new people out there. Mike.
2nd and 7. Looks like we have an illegal procedure on the Knowles. Step off back of about 5 yards. That's
Wow.
going to make it 2nd and 3. This time from their own 49-yard line.
That's unfortunate.
Well, of course it is.
You know, they
Why
get
would you
that
call
nice
something
penalty.
like that fortunate?
They get that
Unless
nice
you were
penalty.
for
They get
Lennard.
that nice penalty, and then they undo it.
And it was a nice penalty.
And it was a nice
It
penalty.
was.
I mean, the white hat
Snap
even
to
thought it was great.
Huggins. Looks right. Throws over the center.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Catch. First down, Seminoles. That's going to be a pickup of about 17 yards.
I'll have to say that Ty Warren Davis had a really pretty catch there. I hope maybe we have an instant replay.
No,
of
they
that.
must be having there. This is preseason. We
They're
don't
prac-
get
they're
instant
practicing
replay.
as
We
well.
haven't had it yet.
They're
So we're
practicing.
just going to keep talking through it. But
know they had a little
trust
bit of
me, if
problem
you
with it, too.
didn't see it, folks, it was a nice catch. Handoff up the center, pickup of about 8 yards.
Wow, we're getting closer to another first down.
Nice run by Frankie Clercius. Good gain, 7-yard pickup. That's going to make it okay.
Second and
What are
3.
we doing? Do we have? We have.
We have someone down in the
No,
field.
we have. Well, we have somebody down in the field, but I think we're also going to do our water break.
Well, we just did a water break a little bit ago.
Not necessarily.
We may have another one, but it looks like
We have a hurt, injured player break going on.
Okay, that's number 20 from Lennard.
We don't have anything to read,
walking
do
him
we?
off. No, but we can read the social media promo again.
Yeah, why don't you read that one?
No,
again?
because we're going to be playing ball here.
Oh,
in just
never
a second.
mind. We'll come back to it.
Okay, so the injured player was Delvin Lawson, senior cornerback.
Seminoles coming off the sideline, huddled up with Coach Timmons.
Second
Have they got
and
our
3.
okay, orange T-shirts or orange polo shirts? What are we dealing with down there for the coaches?
Yes, orange polo shirts.
I think I want an orange polo shirt.
I think so too.
I mean, we do this for well, no, we may have to pay. If anybody heard this, we'd have to pay.
We'd have to
do
pay
it.
them. That's right.
Snap to Huggins, handed off.
Number 4.
Number to the right, we're going to have a first down. Battles hard.
Frankie Clearsis is going to get a first down. That brings us down to the 24-yard line. I believe?
24, 23. First and 10. Approximately the 24-yard line. Huggins takes the low snap, picks it up,
He's
bobbles
scrambling.
it. Now he's on a foot race to try not gets outside. Pulls it back down. Looked like he was going to throw to the end zone, but he pulled it back down.
I think that was smart.
Wise.
I think that was smart.
We had double coverage in the end zone. But
He's going to lose about 2 yards on that.
Heck of a play by Malik because snap, bobbled it, went to the ground, picked it up, managed to get outside the defensive pressure.
Lost 2 yards.
He stepped out of bounds with a 2-yard loss, but that could have been a lot more disastrous.
I'm just saying that was a save at a 2-yard loss.
Yeah.
That
could have been a lot more disastrous. So now we're dealing with 2nd and 11. Could have very easily been 2nd and 20. Hand off.
Oh, he keeps it.
No. Huggins off the end. Nice play.
Nice keeper.
Faked the option, fooled everybody, including Brooks and Sanders.
No. Brooks
Took it off the left, including Sanders. Took it
got
off the
somebody
left
down.
side. Took it down for an 8-yard pickup. Takes it down to the 16-yard line of the Longhorns. We do have somebody down, but he's up. Ooh. He got hit.
Number 61 got hit someplace that he probably
someplace
shouldn't
that
have.
every guy in the world hates. That would be his knee.
Yeah.
There's sometimes we don't have ways of just covering things up,
Well, he
If
covered it up
somebody
just fine.
curses, we don't have a cough button. We don't have a 7-second button where we can push it. We're going to hear the curse. In other instances, we have visuals that are in.
If you walk off holding your knee.
Huggins, Texas man, hands it
Clearsius.
off to Clearsius on the right side. He's going to get stopped up at the line of after a very, very short gain. Let's see what he's got out of that.
So it was, 3rd and 3. It's going to be 4th and 3.
We got another one limping off. Pickup, there was no pickup on that whatsoever, so we're dealing with 4th and 3. 4:30 left in the third quarter. We're going to go for a field goal. Very cool. Carlos Aragon to attempt a field goal, unofficial field goal for the season, but nevertheless an important thing to do. Obviously, the Seminoles were short a man. Snap, down, up,
Blocked.
short. It was blocked, but never got 5 foot off the ground. So it very well could have been blocked by one of our linemen's backs. Never got up more than 5 feet.
But I don't think anyone had clear possession of it
But
right
it's
away either.
it's preseason.
And,
It's preseason.
practice.
You gotta see what you got.
It's practice.
And if coach believed that
Hey.
getting Carlos
What to do?
an opportunity
It
to
took
get a
them down
field goal,
to their own 13-yard line.
it's not going to cost us anything. With a little less
Yeah.
than 4 minutes, we turn the ball over. We give the ball possession back to the Longhorns. It's going to be 1st and 10 on their 12-yard line,
Yeah,
13-yard
13-yard
line.
line.
They got a whole split. They got a whole field to go. There's a handoff up the center. Pickup of about 4. Ball was carried by number 4, Quattrell Carter.
I'm sorry, I should have done that for you. And he was stopped.
And he was stopped
He was stopped
by somebody in a blue uniform.
by somebody in a blue uniform with a number that just barely stands out or doesn't.
Snap, hands off to Cortland Mitchell. Mitchell's
Uh-oh.
off the left, and he is going to run for a long way. That was number 88, which we don't have. '88, them. We don't have them. But we do have a Seminole down on the field.
That stop was by Cameron Bartles. Finally pulled out a number.
Is that Cameron Bartles down on
Cameron-
the field?
No.
Hopefully he'll get up. I think we're starting to deal. It
hot.
is early in the season.
It's
It is
hot.
hot. It's got to be heat index of mid-90s down there right now.
Yeah, it's
And as much as you work to hydrate these young kids, they're just going to cramp up as the evening runs
the
along.
lightning came through, just enough rain to get to
Really,
drop
the
a little bit.
Lightning?
Yes, remember that at the very beginning?
Tampa,
No,
the hockey team,
no.
they were here.
the atmospheric
The Tampa
effects.
Bay Lightning were here.
No, actually, what happened was that the clouds develop a different charge than the Earth,
You're about to talk
Okay.
science stuff, aren't you?
and there is
I'm
a
hearing science.
discharge of electricity between the clouds.
I'd
and the
much
Earth,
rather see the
or
hockey
between the Earth and the clouds.
Is there a test
and
after
while
this?
it did that,
A quiz?
it looks like he's not. It's not a cramp, but
Yeah, but he's not hurt a lot. He's doing fine.
he's coming back.
He'll be back on that field before.
before we know it, or before someone.
Well,
knows
we'll know it because we'll see it.
it. We probably won't. Anyway, what I was trying to say is it rained a little bit when the lightning came through. That increased the humidity a little bit. It makes it that much harder for our players.
First down for the Longhorns. Ball is on the their own 38-yard line. There was a pickup of about 18 yards. Excellent run by number 88, who we do not have.
So that's like number 62?
Could be.
Yeah. They're brothers.
Handoff again once again to 88. But this time
Okay.
he's not going to pick up 18. He's going to pick up about 1. Nice defense by the Seminoles, putting up a wall that he could not impenetrate.
Oh, I like that.
Did you like that?
Yes.
I've been practicing my adjectives.
Yes. Impenetrate. That's what you said, right?
That's a verb, though, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm not an English teacher. You're the English teacher.
We've got
Lest
second
we
and
forget.
8.
Okay, once again, 3 wide to this side of the field, the strong side of the field, which you cannot see on the camera.
Philper takes the snap, hands off to his running back.
Oh,
And
well,
we have
did he
a
drop
lot
it?
of,
Did he drop it?
I don't know, but we have a lot of
Seminoles
people
are
not
saying
making
it's theirs.
tackles.
Seminoles are saying it's
Seminoles
theirs.
take this. It looks like the Seminoles have got the ball. We haven't seen it from the referees. There we are. White hat points Seminole direction
We have a football
on the 48-yard line.
of.
The Longhorns.
There you go.
And we're dealing with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Still 7-7, folks.
You know, it's a great thing that we're going to get a new scoreboard because it said the ball is on 3 all day long, and we know the ball has been moving.
For those
I'm
of you
sorry.
who have no idea what he is talking about,
Go ahead and tell them.
our old scoreboard, the down ball indicator where the ball is sitting has been on the 3-yard line for the entire game.
Which is impossible because the ball is moved.
Snap to Huggins, quick throw right, over the nice catch, takes it down to
9 yards and
8-yard pickup.
You know, he dropped the ball, but I think he dropped the ball long after
he was down. And he is whoever it was.
He is a Southeast player
He is indeed.
to be named at some later point.
We need to do.
We need.
You and I will have a discussion on what we need to fix, even if it is taking fluorescent paint,
And putting it on there.
putting it on their numbers.
Yeah. Then we can just get a military site here so we can read it.
Motion all the way, set to the right side of the formation. Snap to Huggins. Hand off to.
It'll be a first down.
Yep. Clercius.
Yeah, I think so. Number 4, Frankie Clercius.
Yep. First down. First down Seminoles. Nice pickup. Gain of 6. You know, one of the things that Coach Collis and I did talk about at the halftime is for a kickoff classic, this is a good-sized crowd.
This is a great crowd.
This
for
is
a kickoff
exciting
classic.
to see. Hand up, running left, gets to the outside past the containment, steps out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
Clercius, Frankie Clercius again.
Starting to turn into a Seminole running game. It's starting
First
to look
down.
like that a little bit.
Knowles, except
We have
look at
a
that yellow thing.
flag, and it's against the Knowles.
That's going to take it back. That's going to undo a beautiful run.
And unfortunately, that is kind of Seminole stuff too.
That is historically accurate. Yes. They will do a beautiful play,
Ooh,
only to have it pulled back.
this is a biggie. This was 15 holding. But that's that old holding call, and it's from the infraction, and so that's why we're
Yep.
all the way back. We are
Yeah.
first and 23, 24.
From the 48-yard line.
Snaps back. Huggins looks downfield.
He's going to run.
He's going to run up the center. He's going to pick up about 4.
He's got to their 45.
So now we're going to go into the playbook and look for the second and 19-yard
Yeah.
play.
There is one there.
Of course there is. We ran them all the time last year.
We had to. Let's hope that's not the case this year. But hopefully, if we do, there's some good 2nd and 19 plays.
I like the orange polos.
We're going to run out of time in the third quarter here in just a second.
I like the orange polos. 12 seconds. And are we going to have a delay of game or a timeout? Depending on the Seminoles, delay of game is what I'm going to bet.
Now, why? Were they watching the clock too, like us?
I don't know. I was watching the clock, so I didn't see what they were doing. We are now dealing with second and a whole ton of yards, and I mean a lot. Runs back, under pressure, scrambles to the left, throws it out of bounds.
Wow. Yep.
Oh,
Looks like
yeah,
he's,
you betcha.
those
Okay,
flags
what
come
you
out.
guys did not see, we saw it very clearly.
That was clearly throwing it out.
Hit the quarterback out of bounds, roughing the quarterback.
Yep.
Personal foul. That's going to give us a first down.
First down. don't have a choice. We'll deal with that door later. Sorry, folks. Just talking about the coaches next door to us,
We'll try to talk real loud.
and how sometimes the information that we get from over there
Is colorfully
colorfully explained.
explained,
Yes.
and
Of course, we'll do our best to ensure that our microphones are covered.
okay, roughing. Oh, that's
Wow, look at
wow,
that.
big walk off. It should also still be a first down, though. It's personal foul, so that's a first down. Seminoles. It's going to be first down on the 35-yard line.
That was an incredible
That was
help.
good. That was bad for them, good for us. And yes, we are.
We are
We're
right back.
now where we
Well, see
started
now,
at.
we didn't.
We should get the microphones over to those guys.
Yeah, but I don't think our listening
you don't
public
think so?
would be happy with some of the colorful explanations of the game. But of course, they probably know the
that's
game
color.
better than us.
That's color.
Oh, there you go.
There
yeah,
you go.
color commentary.
Now all I got to do is find a play-by-play guy to replace me.
I think that would be very hard, Mike.
To what? Replace me?
replacement.
No. Blink of an eye. Snaps to Huggins. Hands off to...
My bet is number 4.
to number 4.
Frankie
That's
Costas.
Clarcius. You know, you'd think I'd get this down.
Well,
It's 2 people. It's 1, it's 4. It's Huggins, it's Clarcius.
well,
Come
no,
on.
no. There's also Chauncey Wilson. Chauncey
Pick up
Wilson.
at 3 yards.
Okay,
It's
so
going to make it 2nd and 7.
It's to 4 or 7. One of those two. That's pretty much. We can learn that.
And the difficulty is that 4 and 7
Yep,
kind of look a little bit alike.
they do.
But so does a 1 and a 7.
1 and a 7, much more so. Yes.
All
It's
right,
the end of the
that
third
makes
quarter.
it the end of the 3rd quarter. Hey, we still have a tie ball game, 7-7. We're going to be turning it around.
Now we have done better going that way.
Well, that's because we scored going that way.
That's right. Well, I'm just trying to bring
No,
in something.
we scored down there.
See,
And of course,
we
as
need to score
the
going this
audience
way.
cannot see me pointing
That's right.
the opposite direction.
So you're saying that they scored
that way.
that way, and now they're going to go this way.
We want them to score this way. They need to score both ways.
Okay.
You know, I'm not going to. Occasionally, I go home and listen to these.
I don't anymore.
I do, just occasionally. I'm not going to listen to this one. Read the social media one.
Do I have enough time? Sure.
Yeah, read half of it.
Make sure you keep up with all of SCTV's
Read fast.
broadcasts and updates by following us on social media, on our website. Visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/SEHS Television. More later.
Snap to Huggins, hand off to Clarcius, left side, bangs hard. It's going to pick up about 6 yards before he's brought down by the Longhorns.
3rd and about 4.
3rd and about 4.
As I was saying, what happens if they go to SEHS Television?
Facebook?
Yeah. Do you know what
Facebook?
happens? Do you know
What happens?
They get links to all the upcoming games.
Is that like a small cat that lives in the
The North?
forest?
The game's on here, bud.
Oh.
Oh, look at that pitch.
Oh, nice pass. Shuttle pass. Nice play. Well executed. Looks like the Seminoles may have the first down. They're going to be close to it. That's the kind of thing you want to replay on. But again,
No, you know what?
it's preseason,
And I was down there
even for the
beforehand,
SCTV kids.
And, we have a short crew down there this year.
What do we got going on here?
Fourth down. I must have said it was not complete.
I have no idea.
That little forward shuttle pass must not have been complete.
Huggins Goes to the left. Throws into the end
long.
zone. Knockdown, incomplete. Should have gone for the first down.
Two
He
yellow
had
flags.
the first down.
2 yellow flags.
Okay. But he had the first down very easily. Instead, he's throwing
think
it
so, too.
up into the end zone with the receiver being covered by 2 defenders. And he had the first down and more. All he had to do was put his head down and run. Let's see what.
I'm not quite sure what's happening here.
Looks like whatever it is, it was against the Knowles because the
They are-
teams are,
they are
changing.
changing. Yep. So turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Be 1st and 10 from the Knowles 27? 28? No, they're going to walk it off some more.
Okay. I didn't follow that at all. Why did they give them 5 more yards? That makes no sense whatsoever. But it's a preseason game, and even
it.
the referees are practicing. So we got 1st and 10.
33? 32?
Something like that.
The angle here is horrible, and I have to look through some of those jerseys. I can't read numbers.
And we need this window cleaned.
Well, we sure do.
I know it sounds like we're making excuses, which
We
we
are.
are.
We'll be better next week.
Handoff
Wow, there's a
off
lot.
the center. A lot of
Yeah.
Seminoles in the middle of
Is
that.
is
pack.
that called a scrum?
That did look like it had a little bit of rugby
It
attached
sure
to
did,
it.
didn't it? Yeah, they pushed the ball forward about 2 yards, 3 yards. Looks like there's a Knoll down on the field. That would have been Isaac Siciliano.
Oh, you got a number.
I got a number 70.
2nd and 8.
Looks like John Carl's out there.
And
Our
his
trainer?
very, very capable staff. He does JK, John Carl, our athletic director here at Southeast High School, just does an amazing job.
Yeah, he has been here for a
long
long
time.
I think 34 years he's been.
Has
the
he
trainer.
really been
Yes.
here that long?
Yes.
I didn't even know we had athletic directors for
You know,
34
and
years
he
ago.
looks so young,
He does?
doesn't he? Look, you can see him right there in the back behind the player. Oh, that was number 76. That was
Limping off.
We don't have the name, but you can see John Carl there back behind him, and still he does look
Well,
young.
what he
doesn't
does is he also does a phenomenal job of training student trainers.
Oh, he does.
Of course, he can't do it all by himself, and he's the only adult on the training staff. But he trains and it's traditionally girls that work their way towards wanting to work with the training staff, and he teaches them taping and ankles and all sorts of different things. He does a phenomenal job. Just another one of the great staff members here at Southeast High School. Along with the 36 new ones.
2nd and 7. We have a lot of new teachers this year.
Well, we had a lot of new teachers when I was hired.
Well, that's true, and we have something different this year. We're Title I, so we got some extra money.
Underneath the center, hand off.
Nice stop.
Nice hit right with a yard
right there,
deep.
Yeah, right there at this line of scrimmage almost. Nice stop. I wish we could read numbers, because that was certainly one that should be mentioned. So what, 3rd and 6 now?
3rd and 6 for the Longhorns. From their own 37-yard line.
There's some symmetry there. Almost. 3rd and 6 from the 36.
Handoff. Up the center. Push, push, push.
But he's not going to make a first
He's
down.
not going to get to the first down, but that was a nice drive.
That'll make fourth
Again,
and
this
about
is,
three.
we're
Fourth and
dealing
three.
with, this is one that
Fourth
we're
and
not,
two.
this one's not our fault. He's 88. There is no 88 on our rosters.
Our
So-
roster, as you said, our roster is preseason as well.
Yes, it is.
It's practicing.
So it was a nice run by 88.
It was. It was a very nice run by 88. Now we got like 4 and maybe 1.5.
4th and 1, and I'll give you the half.
I'll take the half.
Quarterback sneak.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
he
he
fumbled
dropped
the
it.
ball
He dropped
down
it?
on the ground. Who got the ball back?
They're saying it's us.
Way to go. Didn't matter. Even if they got it back,
It would have been
it
ours.
was 4th down
Yep.
anyway.
But you know
So,
what? That's great.
very cool. All right, we have got some field position.
We do have some field position.
We are on the 42-yard line of the Longhorns.
Okay, so this is the second best field position we've started with today. You know what happened the first time when we had good field position?
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Well, we're dealing with 9:11 to go in the game. Be nice to get a score. Let's take this one again. We won it last year.
Are you saying it's time to make an emergency 911? Left to go? That's what you said.
Oh,
911
that's
left to go.
right. 9/11. Yeah. Yeah, you're clever.
No, I'm not. I've been teaching too long this week.
Oh. And I've been retired too long. High
This
snap,
week.
throws it right,
That's the number
jogs
8.
around. Beautiful move. It's going to take it down to about 6 yards, 7-yard pickup.
Jordan Alexis, the receiving end on that one.
Again, success outside of the formation.
Yes.
Going wide.
And this has been happening a lot today. If they get outside,
We get some good yardage.
we get yardage. That was a colorful comment.
Snap to Malik, looks down the field to the left, looks down the field to the right.
He's
Still
got all
holds.
day.
Good protection. Now he's going to get some pressure.
That should have been
Throws
caught.
it into, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Longhorns.
But Kelvin
Right
Clark
in the middle of them.
was right there, and
It
it was
was,
on
and it
his
was.
numbers. And I could see those numbers, and the football was right on top of them.
He's the only one in the middle of 8 Longhorns. There was nobody else open. I wish we had a replay on that one.
But you know what? He still had the ball in his hands.
He did.
You know, not that we don't occasionally
No,
make
I know.
mistakes. We do
3rd and 2.
all the time.
In motion, handoff
Number 4.
to number 4.
That might be a first down.
That is a first down. Picks up about a 3-yard gain.
Frankie Clercius. And they're moving the chains. First
They're
down, Knowles.
moving the chains. We're looking 1st and 10 with 8:19 left in the third quarter.
What is that, from the 30-yard line?
I
Of the
wish people
Longhorns?
would get out of the way.
Pretty sure that's the 30-yard line,
Yep. Give or take.
give or take. Close enough.
Snap to Malik. Handoff again to Clercius. Right up the middle. Nice driving opening.
Wow, he's going to get 6 or 7 yards on
He's
that
got
run.
6 or 7 up directly up the center. Excellent gain. 7-yard pickup. It's going to make it 2nd and 3. It's going to be on the 23-yard line of the Longhorns. Seminoles are driving. This could be it. If they don't do anything silly, handoff once again to Clercius. This time he goes around the right side. Pickup of another good 7. It's going to be a first down Seminoles. It's going to take it down to beyond the 15-yard line.
14-yard line is where the ref is marking it right there.
I can't see through the gunk on the window.
Oh, but it's beautiful gunk.
Yeah.
I could go
That's
out.
no better up there.
I could go
either.
out there with that squeegee thing, but I know it doesn't work.
No, it's not going to work. We've got a timeout. And while we were complaining that we can't see through the windows,
We have a timeout.
we didn't see who the timeout was charged to.
The Longhorns took the timeout.
Longhorns. The nice thing that about our press box is that we all exchange information back and forth because
None of us can see.
The collective age of everybody in this press box is approximately 2,370.8 years, and none of us can see. And so we're going, what did he say? Okay, I'll say it, whether he's right or not.
You know what? We probably can't hear either. They're probably saying something completely different.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 1st and 10. 14-yard line.
Man, in motion, handoff, not handoff this time. Option, Higgins pulled it. Looks like he's going to pick up about 3 on that play.
You know, they've been running Tywarren Davis in motion from that right side almost every play. And what's been working is when they pull him in motion and go behind and then run into where he was over that right side, it's been working really, really well. They've been getting yardage on that play. So watch for that. Watch for that. We'll see if they do it again.
Coach is setting something up, though, with all of that. He's got that motion going on. This is a handoff to Clarcius up the center.
That's
this
just
is going
a
to be a
push.
short gain.
That's just a push, but that's going to be 3rd and about 5 yards, 4 yards, 4.5 yards.
Ball's going to be on the 7-yard line.
Let's go a long 4 with 3rd down.
Well, it's going to be my guess that they're not going to give Carlos another chance at a field goal if they want to win this game.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Handoff once again to Clarcius this time.
They're not going to have to.
Wonderful. Hit at the line of scrimmage, spun off of it, picked up another 5 yards, and this looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
Second on the 2-yard line. I mean, maybe 1.5-yard line. So they're going to have 4 shots at it from the 1.5-yard line. Coming around
That time.
And that's it.
That's it. That was the play. We saw it coming.
Eli's coming.
We were setting that up all the entire time. All those motions.
Eli
all of those
Daniels.
All those handoffs to Clarcius up the center. The option where Malik held it and went up the center himself and finally played the motion and handed it off, and nobody was ready for it. Easily outside of the formation and into the end zone for the second Seminole score. Let's see.
We're going to have to get that song, okay? Because we got Eli Washington and Eli Daniels, and we've been saying both of their names a lot tonight.
What are you talking about?
We're going to have to get that song.
This is not an entertainment show.
Oh, but
we prove that every time we open our mouths.
Yeah, but when Eli is coming, we've got to play that.
Maybe they should have the press box play it, or they can play it over this soon-to-be replaced PA system.
There you go.
Why is there a
Not so much,
timeout on an extra point? That's what we got going on right now. Are we going for 2?
Oh, interesting. Interesting idea. 7-13
Well,
the
might as
score
well.
right now.
You know, we're
Yeah.
still within a practice game.
We still have 6 minutes left to play.
And they are. They're going to go for it.
They're going to go for
2.
it. Yep.
No, they're not.
Yep,
They're going to let
They
Carlos
fooled
kick it.
us.
Well, maybe. Maybe they're faking it.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but I think they're going to try to give
Carlos
Carlos an
a chance?
opportunity.
That's not Carlos.
What's the number there? 6. That's all we can see. It's not Gay McDonald. It is. It's Carlos
Is it
Aragon,
Carlos?
number 26.
Yeah, it's a 2. Wow. Looking at it right on the television screen and can't even see the numbers. Fumbled.
Now, why did Carlos run away from it?
It scared him.
No, I'm sure he
No,
didn't.
it didn't scare him.
Okay.
All right, I'm
Isn't
going to
it-
move
isn't
down
it-
a window and see if this window's down here.
Isn't that the one you pick up and you try to run it?
Talk a little bit. I got to go down here and see if the window's any better.
Okay, well, I'll talk a little bit because we're at now 7:13. Okay, 13 for Southeast, having just scored. And looks like we're taking our time before we get the kicking team and the receiving team out there. I'll tell you what, folks, this has been a fun game, and I am still amazed at the number of people that are here for a preseason kickoff kind of game. It's unusual.
I'm back.
I can
None
tell.
of the windows down there are any better.
So no one can see.
Nobody can see. Everybody's
Who's
making
driving?
up numbers.
Who's driving?
Everybody's making up numbers.
Who's driving?
Who's driving? Well, the Seminoles were driving.
Well, no,
They
but the
scored a
thing is,
touchdown.
if no one can see and the windows are all, aren't we like waiting for an
We're
accident?
not in the car.
Oh,
We're in the press box. You know, I can't get over the fact that
you still have a piece of pizza left?
Demetrio's pizza is still delicious, even when it's cold.
Okay.
You gotta go
Seminoles do the kick here. Longhorns awaiting, and here we go. Nice kick. Nice kick.
back. That one's what? Oh,
That was down the 5-yard line. You know, and run back wasn't too
well,
bad.
the one thing
Run
I'd like
back
to note
25.
is Carlos. He's showing signs of talent. The dilemma is that our rosters do not show what year in school he is. And that wouldn't just simply mean where's he at in his training.
I can tell you he's not in my classroom, so I don't
You
know.
have them all?
No, so I don't know. I can tell you that. Okay, here we go. First and 10.
We have
25-yard line.
5:51 left in the game. Handoff. Pick up about 4. And I can't give you, see, this is good. We can see the number, but we don't know who he is.
That's right.
Well, maybe that's not so good. But if
Well,
this
this is
one we can go,
practice.
it's not our fault.
This is practice. As you put it, even the rosters are preseason.
The Roctors?
The Roctors. Even the rosters are preseason. They're practicing. They'll be bigger, better, and badder next week.
Ooh, the 3 Bs.
Bigger, better, and badder.
We have 3 split to the right hand. That's
Oh, that's a keeper.
a nice run.
Sure is.
I went to explain it and was not able to connect to my brain whatsoever.
That was a nice run. You know, and that was a player back there we hadn't seen before, number 88. So I was
no,
sort of
we've been
expecting-
seeing him all night.
No.
Yes,
He's not on the roster.
that doesn't mean he hasn't been out there.
No, he's
I've been
not on
trying
the
to.
roster.
I've been looking for 88 since the first half.
He's not on the roster.
That's right. He is the
He's not
phantom
there.
player. Split 3 to the left. Philpart takes the hand
Okay,
off.
so this
hands
is
it
88.
off to his back
Brought down for
Brought
a loss
down
by
with
number
a-
8.
with a big old country loss.
Jordan Alexis, the man delivering the punishment. 3-yard loss. Second, 12 and a half
From the 45
from the 45
of their own.
of their own.
Bass drops it back, looks right, throws right, over the top of the receiver. Nice coverage by a couple of Seminoles out there.
It was. You know, that number 88 has a name on the front of his jersey. Maybe it's Lennard or Lennard, something like that.
Pass was intended to number 6, Jacob Martinez. We haven't mentioned Jacob yet.
Well, we just did. Number 6.
Lennard.
Lennard. Number 88.
Uh-oh. Somebody's going to tell us who 88 is. Oh, no. He's got a 20.
We
We
had
had
him.
him.
If you would have listened to the coaches next door, they were like, "We got him, we got him, we got him,"
And then they
and
didn't.
then they didn't. That
Did
was a
they
nice
ch-
run.
They must have changed his jersey then. Okay.
That was a wonderful run.
Somebody gave me an idea who this number 88 is now.
Oh, who is it?
It's really 21. Tino Hunt.
Tino Hunt.
I wondered where Tino disappeared to. I thought he was hurt or something.
He must have ripped his shirt or something.
We have a 1st and 10 for the Longhorns.
Yeah, on like 35-yard line of Southeast.
Picks it up, hands it off.
But they stop him almost immediately.
Couple of yard gain. And that we are going to say, because somebody said to say it, Tino Hunt.
Okay, Tino Hunt. 2nd down.
Maybe
9 yards to go.
maybe he tore his jersey or something
3
like that.
minutes, 26 seconds left. Southeast in command, 13-7. But threatening are the Longhorns.
Hand off once again to Hunt. Again, knocked down right over with a short gain.
Yeah, he was
Pick
not
up of
happy.
about
He thought he
2.
had it.
He thought he had the outside of the formation.
So
Didn't. We got knocked.
He got
Seminoles
1 yard.
knocked him down
Got
with
1 yard
pickup
on that.
of 1 yard. It's going to
Third.
make it 3rd and 8.
Yeah. Okay. We're now down to, as you can see, 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Third down, 8 yards. Southeast can come to town right here.
Hands what's off once again to Hunt. He is going to get stopped after about a 3-yard gain. This is going to be 4th.
5 at least. Looks like the way they have it marked there, it'll be 4th and 6th.
Good defensive series so
This
far
has
for the
been a
Seminoles
great
on these
defensive
on
series.
these 3.
You know, Mr. Hunt can run. He's shown that.
Lennard wants
Lennard
to drive it down our throats here at the end of this game, but the Seminoles are rising to the occasion and stopping them after short gains.
And I really wish
We
I
have a
could say
timeout for
Seminoles.
Seminoles. Calling timeout. Get together their defensive issues. Finish social media.
Okay, I will. Basically. I'll go back here to our Facebook page at facebook.com/SEHS Television. That will give you links to all of our live broadcasts and updates on the program. We're also on Instagram at SEHS Television. And there you can find some more behind-the-scenes football from our students and more behind-the-scenes footage, from our students and program director. Our website, setv.news. And you can find all of our social media links there. Be sure to follow us and give us a few links while you're there. Give us a few likes while we, not links, likes. I can't read today. What is it? Anyway, like us on Facebook. See us on Instagram.
Let's mention, of course, one more time, Demetrios.
Great
720
food.
Cortez.
Fantastic food.
Fantastic pizza tonight.
We had great
Salad.
shells.
What did you have?
I had the shells. The shells were great.
With sausage?
I believe they did have sausage.
Very, very good. 1720 Cortez Avenue. Right here in the thriving metropolis of Bradenton. This time Hunt is
Yeah, it's Hunt.
up underneath center.
Well,
Looked like they were going to try to draw him off sides.
yeah, they're going to take a timeout.
I think what Philpert and the Longhorns were trying to do was to draw the Seminoles
You
off
think so?
sides to get a first down.
Well,
But still wouldn't have, because it's longer than
5 yards.
5
but,
yards.
But it would have made it 4th and 1.
it would have.
I mean, 4th and 1 is so much easier to get than
And we're
4th
down
6.
to
149.
minute 49.
This,
We may pull this puppy out.
this could be a Southeast W, even though it doesn't count in the W column.
Yeah, but we'll feel so good.
Oh, yeah, we will.
We will.
And Matt Kitchie.
See, we haven't mentioned Matt Kitchie,
Well, their
head coach of the
of Lennard is a former Southeast Seminole coach and program director.
television.
Yeah. He actually ran the SETV program before Mike Sanders came along and showed the rest of the world how they really do TV.
Before who?
Mike Sanders came along.
Say it again.
Mike Sanders
I
came
love
along.
it. Fourth down. This time, Philpott is going to be in shotgun formation.
Low. He's going to pass.
Faked it to the left, throwing long in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great setup play.
Quattrell Carter being the receiver there. That was a nice catch.
Yes,
that was
it
a
was.
Nice play.
It was nice. It was a good play. Nice play.
It was.
Misdirection. Coming across the field deep.
That sort of hurts.
And a good pass by Philpott.
That sort of hurts because
Well,
it
it's
means
going to hurt even more after
tied
we just talked about the win
13.
and enjoying the W.
And
See if number 70, which is Jose Camargo, see if he's going to put it through the uprights. He kicked it
Kick.
well on the first one. Not this time. Blocked.
wow, we have a tie game. How do you like that?
Now I don't have an answer for my question.
Which is?
Do they do overtime in a preseason
Oh, well, you
kickoff
know what?
classic?
I don't
it would
know.
seem
I-
to
I-
me
I doubt it.
No.
You know, and you know what's kind of cool with that is? Both teams
get
come
to
away as
taste
winners.
success or
or losers.
or losers because they tied. Nobody
Yeah.
likes to tie.
No, but they both walk away as winners. Let's look at it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at it that
we can
way.
look at it that way.
But you never know. We still have a minute 41 left in the game,
We get the ball.
and the Seminoles could do magic.
Magic.
Do you believe in magic?
Oh, isn't that a song?
Yeah.
Now you're bringing out the song.
Yes, I am.
references. I believe
In magic.
in magic. We can hope
Are you going to tell Ernie about the windows?
that they're dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell Ernie that the windows are quite dirty.
On both sides.
Yeah. You know, there's like handprints and
How did they get the? Well, you know.
at least
from
they're
inside.
handprints.
Offside kick. See who got the ball.
We were talking, and that was not very bright.
No, we were looking at the handprints.
I know. We were doing
Seminoles
a
got
disservice
it back.
with good, not great, but good field position. Our own 48. Our own 47 and a half. $141
Well, let's
left
see
to
what
play.
Coach wants to do here. Are we going to air it out a little bit, put a little trickery into it? What does he want to do? Does he want to try to win?
What's worked is dropping it right into the spot over here on the right-hand side.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that has worked well today. That's where he's got a lot of his yards.
Well,
We'll
we'll see. Snap to Malik. He looks down the field, pulls it back down, rolls right, still looking downfield, throws short. He's going to get a first short gain out of that.
Well, you know, that was off to the safety valve, but it did at least get 5 yards. Okay, but our clock is still ticking. It's now 1:20.
Reception was by Urian Neri. It's his second of the evening. We're 2nd and 5. Clock is ticking. Looking down to the left. Oh,
Wow, that was luck.
there was a whole lot of lack of communication.
That
on
was
that
luck.
one.
That one right into the defender's chest. And I think he was so surprised he couldn't
I
catch
think
it.
everybody was surprised. So the question is,
Stop the
did
clock.
Malik throw to the incorrect the incorrect pattern?
Or did the
right
receiver?
receiver who released to go deep not
Yeah.
look for the slant?
Yes, that is correct.
Malik drops back, looks down the field, comes forward a little bit.
I don't know. I think
Throws
he was
it
out of bounds.
on the right-hand side. Ball's going to be out of bounds even if he had caught it, which we couldn't see because there were bodies in the way.
So that's going to bring us to 4th down on
Thrown
5.
to number 15. Oh, DeBrayon Whipper.
Basically, they have one more chance, and then they're going to give it to the Longhorns for a chance. So, Mike, what would you do here? Would you try to go the whole distance, or would you try to keep it just that 5 yards?
I think they're just trying some stuff because it's a preseason kickoff game.
I don't think you want to go long. I think you want to go out 5 yards. We'll see. Okay, so they got the
Scrambles
first
up the
down.
center and got to a first down.
Did they call timeout? They have. 50 seconds left.
Malik scrambled for about 8 yards on that, got over the line, over the end marker,
So we
and
got-
got into a first down situation. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Seminoles.
Here goes the clock. And now they call the timeout. 43.
Should have called a timeout 7 seconds
I
ago.
don't know why they didn't. I mean, I guess they had a little bit of time when they moved the chains, but as soon as he was down, he should
It looked like there was 50
have put that
seconds,
T there.
yeah.
Okay, they've lost 7 seconds, which I don't know if that's going to be important or not, but you know, you hate to leave 7 seconds on the board.
Well, you don't. They run off.
I know. They
So
run
you
away.
never leave any of them on the board. They all count down. All of them.
Let's hope they didn't count down too fast.
Let's hope they count down pretty fast.
Let's hope they didn't
Well,
count
they
down
did.
too fast.
You know how far?
Let's
how,
hope it-
You know
let's
how
hope
long
that
it took them to count down?
I bet 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Anyway,
Can't
I
fool a
hope,
fooler, can I, Mike?
I hope that they don't need 50 seconds to get the next touchdown because they only have 43.6.
You know, if I look all the way at the bottom of this window, I still can't see through it.
I'm sorry. It's glass. It's transparent.
Snaps to Malik, looks right, throws short into the flat, into the hands.
Number 3.
Of number 3, Tywarren Davis, and drops it. It would have been a short pickup, but nevertheless a pickup. But
He
it stops
looked
the
forward.
clock with 40 seconds left.
He looked forward to see where he was going to get hit from
Or where he
Before-
was going to run.
or where he was going to run
He was going to run to the end zone.
before he caught the ball.
Yes.
That's not good.
Nope. Got to catch it
Got to
first.
catch the ball. It's like counting your
Even
chickens
I know
before they're
that.
hatched.
Once
Malik's got
again,
the ball.
pass play.
Malik's
Good
got time.
protection. Malik, now it breaks down. Malik goes to the right, scrambles to the right, goes
Goes
out
end
of
zone.
bounds.
We got a flag in the backfield. Are they going to call it
It's
for
going
a
to be
hit?
a block in the back.
Block in the back, you bet.
I believe that could be the end of the. Oh, wait a minute. We're waving off the flags. Why are we waving off the? They got waved off.
They sure did. So 30 seconds left.
It looked to me like they were going to call an illegal block in the back, but they did not. They pulled the flags, put them back in their pockets.
3rd down and 10. .30.
30 seconds.
37-yard line.
Malik drops back, looks deep, bouncing around, decent coverage. Now finally scrambles to the left, beyond the line of scrimmage.
Uh-oh, he dropped it. Did we get it? Did we get it back? I can't see that far over there.
Somebody got it.
Somebody has it. 18 seconds left. 4th down. I guess we have it. Or it rolled out of bounds, one of the two. 4th and 4. Score 13-13. Kickoff classic. Paul Meckley Field.
Bradenton, Florida.
John Kaiser Stadium. Southeast High School. Bradenton, Florida.
Manatee County.
Yep. And here we go.
State of Florida.
18.3 seconds.
Yeah, it's down to these 18 seconds. He's going to have a first down as he scrambles forward. Does he get out of bounds? Yes.
Wow.
Gets out of bounds with 9 seconds left in the game.
That was smart. That was really smart.
That's what he should have done earlier when he was
should've.
throwing the ball in deep in the end zone with 2 guys covering with the receiver.
But we're learning. We are learning.
And I have no idea what the yard marker is. I think we have a
15.
humidity issue. Have you got it over through your part
15.
of the window, the 15-yard line?
15-yard line. I'm looking at the umpire or the referee down here standing on the line judge.
Okay.
He's a whole lot easier to see than where that ball is. 9.9 seconds. Let's call it 10. 15-yard line, first down.
Looks deep, looks to the
He's
right,
going for the
in
end
the end zone. Jump ball, incomplete.
5 seconds to go. We have one more shot at that one. Looks like the crowd's kind of excited.
They are
They like
excited
that.
indeed. Well, that's kind of fun that the crowd's getting into it.
Yeah.
And they've stuck to the end of the game.
Truly taking it down to the last play of the game.
I found a little corner over here where I can see sort of through the window.
Well, good. You tell me when they get a touchdown.
This is they're going for a field goal. They're going to give Carlos a shot to try to pull this game out, which is what you should do at the end of a football game.
It's up.
It's up.
Oh, it's just a little short. That's too bad. But what a great try.
And what a good football game. Good way to end. I mean, we didn't win, but
They didn't either.
good football game. It came out. This is what they came out for. They got some practice in. They got to get some contact in.
And we're not losers.
Hitting other colored jerseys. And we end up with a 13-13 tie with the Lennard Longhorns.
You know, that is the end of the game.
It is indeed.
Final score.
13-13.
2. Okay. We are not going to play any PSAs tonight.
No, but we are going to talk just for a second about the regular season opens next week.
It does.
But it's not going to open here. It's going to open at Palmetto.
But when they're at Sarasota. No, I'm sorry.
No,
we get
they're
to
at
play.
Palmetto.
We get to play Sarasota Sailors right here, August 31st.
Do we?
Yes,
Well, huh?
August 31st.
But we have a game before that here.
Next broadcast.
That is absolutely. Here, I got it.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, I got it.
You got it.
We're going to the Palmetto Tigers next week
We are not going.
for
but
the
the team
opening.
Is.
Oh
For
no,
the
we're
opening.
not. Well, we may.
No, we're
but
not.
the television is not.
You're right.
Okay.
SCTV will
So
not
the
be there.
Palmetto Tigers. This is actually the game that was rained out here last year.
That's correct.
Where we got lightninged out on Friday, and the weather report was so awful on Saturday that they just went.
Right.
The game is not
Right.
on whatsoever. Then we're home the following weekend. I was informed by our
I thought it
good
was
athletic,
Lakewood Ranch, but you
the
know
our
what?
good athletic director said Lakewood Ranch. So what we're going to
I know
do
this.
is we're going to post it on
On Facebook.
Facebook, and
And
that
what's
way
the
everybody
address?
will know. But the main thing is that we will be back here live and with a clean window and binoculars.
And binoculars so we can read
that
numbers.
we can see numbers
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah.
So
That's a promise, folks.
we apologize. Things got a little crazier than we thought it was going to be trying to see numbers, and it got very, very bad with our windows. Not that would have improved as much, but we do apologize. We hopefully will be a little bit better by the time we are ready for Lakewood Ranch, or
Well, we'll be back on August 31st.
we are going to be back in 2 weeks.
You know,
So
and look at Facebook.
to find out who we're going to play.
And what's the address?
Or you can go Max Prep.
You could go Max Prep.
All you got to do is Google SETV Facebook. Take
You know
you right
what?
to it.
If you do that, it's like the first one now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
because so many people hit it.
But just in case, Facebook.com/SEHS Television. We'll give them the
And they
links
will tell
need.
you, or website, SETV dot
News.
news.
That's
Our
easy.
brand new website, SETV
That's
dot news,
easy.
will tell you everything that you need to know.
Folks,
All right.
we had fun tonight.
We had a ball, and it's late because of the delay at the beginning, so we're going to get the heck out of here. On behalf of my good buddy, Mike Brooks,
And my good buddy, Mike Sanders.
we'd like to thank you for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. You have been watching Seminole Southeast Seminole Football on SETV Sports.
Ciao.